Hi. No, I'm not playing cards. Boy, weird. I had such a weird fucking dream the other night. Fucking thing is, I can't remember most of it. I just remember it was crazy. That's all I remember. That's all I remember. Wait until you. Oh man, crazy. Yeah, just wait until you see this first one. Oh my god. So this woman was married to this guy for like, oh man, for like 6 months or something. I think they had known each other for like 5 years. Oh shoot. Um. Yeah. So they had known each other for like 5 years. They ended up getting married really fast, and he makes really good money. And she wanted a divorce after only a little bit, and she wants the house. She wants everything, man. And once you see her and then you see him, you're gonna look at him and be like, dude, what were you thinking? Well, I mean, we know what he was thinking, but you know what I mean. Oh, here it is. Okay, so gold digger demands husband's house after 6 months of marriage, goes homeless instead. I mean, also there's a huge gotcha moment on this when she goes to testify, and then when that happens, watch the judge's face. It's hilarious.
Your Honor, if I could, I'm here on behalf of my client, Mr. Joseph Tootle. We filed a complaint for absolute divorce in this matter. It's a very, very short-term marriage. The parties were just married in September of 2023. And what we have, Your Honor, is that the crux of this case, and really the only asset of this marriage, comes down to the
Oh, I
parties
got about.
prior to their marriage purchased a home at 1047 Yellow Creek Highway. My client put down a significant down payment on the home. Well, the down payment was put prior to the marriage, and the purchase was right after the parties married. The property is
Okay, that should be good.
approximately between $700,000 and $800,000 home, has a significant mortgage on it. Um, what we're asking, Your Honor, is for exclusive possession of the home. Mrs. Botnick, again, this is a short-term marriage. Mrs. Botnick has 3 children from prior relationships.
Damn, that's far behind.
In fact,
Yeah,
she was
whatever.
with child at the time of the
Okay,
party's
sounds
marriage
good.
that is not my client's child. And she has just finished another custody matter with that child's father. And again, she's not contributing financially. They purchased a vehicle, that she is driving, and, we are asking that she and the children, and she's allowed her mother, Miss Carol Ledford, to move into the home also. So there's 6 people cohabitating in this home, and my client is having to pay all of meet the financial responsibility of the home. So it's our request that she be ordered to vacate the premises, or in the alternative, given the fact that herself, her 3 children, and her mother are living there, that my client pays 1/6, and she pays 5/6 of all the expenses associated with the home. The home, again, we're gonna have an issue. The home has just been purchased. It's very unlikely that there's significant equity. She is not in a position, it's our claim that she's not in a position to buy my client out of the home or get the home refinanced into her own name. But she is not contributing, and she has now begun having extramarital relations, and as a result of that, we want her out of the house.
Your Honor, just briefly, parties were married September 4th, 2023. The home that they currently reside in was purchased, conveyed to both of them as husband and wife, Joseph Tootle and Jordan Bachnick, by warranty deed executed September 26, 2023, recorded with the Register of Deeds September 29th, 2023. The approximate purchase price was $800,000. 20% was paid down, which is approximately $160,000. Mr. Tootle makes a significantly higher income than Ms. Bachnick.
He makes
With
good
respect to the, her children who live there, Mr. Tootle was fully aware that Ms. Bachnick had children when they married, fully aware that they would be moving into the residence. And with respect to Ms. Bachnick's mother, he agreed that she could move into the residence.
I gotta go back. God damn it.
Our position, Your Honor, is that the house is a marital residence. Mr. Tootle has significantly more income than Ms. Bachnick, and we have filed before the court today is a motion to sell the marital residence, and we would propose that upon its sale, the net proceeds be paid into court, and then we can proceed with the divorce in that regard. But I would submit to the court there's no basis to grant Mr. Tootle exclusive possession of the marital home. Ms. Bachnick's name is on the deed.
Paid for everything.
It's a marital asset, and submit that she's entitled to reside there just as much as he is.
No, she is not.
Imagine marrying a single mother with 3 kids
6
from
months
3
of
different
marriage
men.
that he paid
Then
for.
she divorces you and tries to sell your new house she hasn't contributed a single dollar to. Our guy here apparently never considered how bad of an idea it was to marry her and put her name on his asset, which opens the door for things like this to happen.
Then I would call Ms. Botnick.
I'm sure it's one of those, you know,
Look around, please.
YouTube channels, whatever.
Raise your right hand, be placed under oath.
Unreal.
State your name, please, ma'am.
Jordan Lindsay Bachnick,
And Ms. Botnick, where do you work?
Envision Healthcare.
And what do you do for Envision Healthcare?
I'm an AP specialist.
And what,
Please scoot up a little bit towards that microphone
Sorry.
so we make sure it's picking
I'm
up.
an AP specialist.
and what does that mean?
Accounts payable. I work for the same company as Joseph.
And what is your rate of pay?
And you knew how much money
22
you
an
made.
hour.
That's why you got with
You
him.
work 40 hours a week,
Yes, ma'am.
and
That's what it
you have
sounds
3
like.
children by how many different men?
3.
Ah, damn.
And
I
how
didn't
much
know
child
that.
support do you get?
I get child support one kid and $697.
697 for what child?
One child, and I don't get child support from the other two.
What child do you get the 190?
Oh, that's fucked up.
Sailor, the baby.
I'll give you that.
And
That's
who is
messed up.
Sailor's father?
Nick Ellis.
And that's your youngest child?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were in fact pregnant with Sailor at the time that you married?
No,
Or right after you had just had the child?
I just had him. He was born in June, and I got married in September.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking. Food is fine and all, but
And what sort, you have just settled a lawsuit on paternity with Mr. Ellis?
Yes,
all about
And when was that done?
on that front.
February.
That's the type of woman you wouldn't want to touch with a 10-foot pole, and he decided to marry her. I guarantee.
Okay. Let me find it without the no offense, my guy. I just don't really feel like listening to that. Ah, there we go. So right as she's
Yes,
You pay for your insurance
I pay for my insurance
and your vehicle.
on
What
my
kind-
vehicle.
What kind of vehicle did you?
Okay, there we go.
And what sort,
there.
you
more interruptions.
have just settled a lawsuit on paternity with Mr. Ellis?
Yes,
And when was that done?
February.
And what are the names and ages of your other children?
12 and 10. 12-year-old is Ryder. 10-year-old is Bryson.
How old are they?
Ryder is 12,
And Bryson is
10.
10.
Electric
And
furnace.
Sailor is 10 months,
10
almost.
months. When did your mother move into the home?
She started staying there in October.
October of 2023, right after y'all married in September, is that correct?
Right.
And what was the reason?
She was helping me with the kids, helping us with the kids.
How much does she pay to live there?
She helps with the kids, so in return, she gets to stay there.
Okay, she helps with your children.
Right, yeah.
Okay. And so you're just giving her free room and board?
Wish
For
box.
helping me watch
What?
the kids.
What does she do for a living?
She works at Walmart.
So she's capable of paying something to live there?
Well, she's helping me watch the kids.
In your lawsuit with Mr. Ellis, did you claim any work-related childcare expenses?
Yes.
You did.
No, childcare, what are you talking about?
Childcare expenses, when you calculated child support.
Oh,
did you-
no.
You
Jesus,
didn't claim any
really?
work-related childcare expenses?
No.
This
Really
is
lady.
Nicholas Ellis.
It is.
Yes.
I know Mr. Nicholas Ellis. He grew up with my children. I haven't seen him or had any contact with him in the last 20 years, probably. So I just want to make everyone aware of the fact that there is some connection. He played on a soccer team with my son and
Yes, sir.
daughter for a while. That creates a problem. I'll be glad to address that.
We waive any conflict, Your Honor.
He's a good judge.
Did you admit,
It just says
at the
how
point in time,
how it is.
did you admit to your husband that you only married him for financial
You'll
security?
see.
No.
You sure about that?
Yes.
That's your statement under oath?
Yes.
Did you threaten, at the point in time when he told you he wanted a divorce, did you threaten to throw yourself against the wall so that you could get an order of protection and kick him out of the house?
No.
You allowing your children to, have you allowed any of your minor children to operate any motor vehicle in and around the property?
I let my son drive down the driveway.
And he ran over shrubs and things, is that correct?
One shrub.
And that's your 12-year-old or your 10-year-old?
I let my 10-year-old.
Your 10-year-old's driving a vehicle
Come on.
that caused some slight damage
Just
to the
told me to go
property, is
the
that
other
correct?
way.
He drove down the driveway and ran over a shrub.
Did you replace it?
No, not yet.
Okay. Do you allow your children to shoot arrows into the drywall of the
No.
home? You didn't sit there and videotape it and laugh
I
at it?
videotaped my son shooting an arrow into a cardboard box.
Not into the garage and damaging the property?
No.
So this is all petty shit. You know?
Where are your children in school?
Just warm
Ryder
up.
is in middle school.
Your Honor, I want to object to relevance. I mean, we're here for a motion for exclusive possession, and we're getting into, you know, almost like we have
Laying
a
a
parenting plan. These
foundation.
children
Well,
are-
no, Your Honor,
Hello?
I apologize. The pact is financially, where are the children in school, the issue we want her to move, where the kids are going to school, whether they're homeschooled, whether they're in public school, how she's spending her money is the reason that I'm asking those questions.
Unfortunately, parties, even on a short-term marriage, bring something before the court regarding financial matters. Every aspect of their life becomes fair game. Overruling objection.
So where are they in school?
Goddamn right.
Ryder's in middle school at Dixon Middle. Bryson is at Oakmont, and Sailor's a baby.
And your mother stays home and keeps him?
Yes.
Okay.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I have to go into the office.
And then otherwise you work from home?
Yes.
And where is the office located?
In Green Hills.
You have health insurance coverage through your employer?
I did. I have dental.
Oh.
I used to have dental.
Aw.
I haven't checked on
Who
that.
covers your
Snap my
children for
neck.
health insurance?
Jesus.
State.
You make $40,000 a year, live in a $700,000 home, and your children are on TennCare?
Objection leading.
Adverse witness.
Adverse witness rule.
I don't think she's been established as an adverse witness. She's answering all Ms. Roberts' questions. She called her on
She's the
direct.
adverse party, so I'm gonna assume or take judicial notice of the fact that an adverse party is an adverse party for purposes of the adverse party rule. Overruled.
Is that correct?
Yes.
God damn.
It's not on Families First. When was the last, are they on Families First?
No.
They're just on TennCare.
Right.
When did you apply for TennCare?
Whenever I was single.
Beg pardon?
When I was single and not married.
That wasn't too.
So it was
too long
prior to
ago.
marriage that they were on it.
And have you updated it?
No, not yet.
Did you disclose that you had the availability of
The fact that it
health
wasn't
insurance
that
through your
long
employer
ago,
for your children?
Yet she's here trying to
No.
get her newly.
You still receiving food stamps too?
No.
When did you stop getting food stamps?
Several
husband's
months ago.
house.
When?
October, November?
October of November of 2023?
Yes, ma'am.
Was it time for you to re-up for your food stamps?
Yes. And I didn't qualify.
And you did not qualify, but you applied and tried to continue to get food stamps,
No,
correct?
I did not.
Can't really fault her for that. I
You
guess.
did not fill out an application?
No, I did not fill out an application.
Have you contributed to the house payment?
No,
Why not?
because I'm paying for everything else.
What is everything else that you're paying for?
Groceries to stay in the house, and I pay for all my kids. Groceries, clothes, and I filled out a form.
you get-
Basically showing what I do pay for.
Pay any of the utilities?
No.
Pay
Are
any
you
insurance
getting
on the
child
vehicle
support
you're
too?
driving?
Yes,
You pay for your insurance
I pay for my insurance
and your vehicle?
on
What
my
kind of-
vehicle.
What kind of vehicle are you driving?
A Tahoe.
2021 Chevy Tahoe?
Yes, ma'am.
Told you, blonde.
And how much are the
blonde hot
payments on
chucks
that?
and
A little over
Tahoes.
1,000.
Who's making those payments?
I am.
When did you start making those payments?
2 months ago. I've made 3 payments so far. So 3 months now.
When did you purchase that vehicle?
August 22nd of 23.
You acknowledge that the down payment on the home came from his separate funds, do you not?
Your Honor, I'm going to object. That calls for a legal conclusion.
I'm sorry?
I object. That calls for a legal conclusion as to what separate funds are.
I'll rephrase the question. Did you have any money before when the contract was made on this house?
I had my own money.
How much did you have?
At the time, I don't recall how much I had.
Did you pay $160,000 down on this house?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
No, I didn't put money down on the
Okay,
house.
why did you say you don't recall?
Well, to your question before that,
Objection asked and answered.
Right.
no, I did not pay money on the house.
You know that your husband had money that he put down on this house that was not your money.
Right. After we
So
were
why-
married, though, he paid money on the house.
And he paid for your attorney, for your paternity actions too, didn't he?
He helped pay for my attorney with Nick.
And how much was that?
Jack, I think that's privileged.
Jack, on what basis?
Privilege? I mean, the third party may have paid it, they're married.
And you're talking about the attorney-client privilege?
Yeah, number one, I don't think it's relevant.
Now we're talking relevance instead of privilege.
Well, Judge, I think what a client pays an attorney, and the third party pays it. You know,
Really?
I understand your point, Mr. Odell. And again, we're talking economics of two people who have been married for a short period of time. You will be able to ask questions of him regarding any expenditures he's made. And my understanding is that these questions are being asked to demonstrate the financial contributions each of them have made to the household. Because one of the motions that we have before the court today is the motion for exclusive possession of the marital residence, and that entails who's going to
Yeah,
pay
she
the
wants
mortgage.
the house, even
for
though
that.
she
There's
never
also a
paid
motion for
one
temporary
dime
division of
towards it.
marital debt, which is on the docket. So
And
all of
they're
these
been
issues
married
are
6 months.
relevant on the issues that are before the court.
It's
She's
crazy.
not required to testify about any direct conversations that she may have with her attorney. But the question of if there were marital funds or his separate funds that were used to pay for her
Yeah, I am
attorney,
so addicted to
then
Skittles right
for
now.
whatever
and I
relevance,
don't know
whatever
why.
weight that is, I think it is relevant on the issue before the court.
Please repeat the question.
Who paid for your attorney?
Joseph did.
Did you ask him to do that?
He offered to help me out.
When you got sued,
Probably did.
I didn't get sued.
did you file the paternity suit or did Mr. Ellis sue you? Did you sue?
We
him?
agreed upon it. I didn't get sued.
He didn't file a petition against you,
Yes.
so you got sued.
Okay, I didn't know that was being sued.
He filed a petition to establish paternity, Mr. Ellis did,
Okay.
correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you asked your husband for help in securing counsel for that, is that correct?
He offered.
Yeah, I bet he did though. Probably did.
Have you ever contributed anything to, other than paying for your children?
Fortunately, he's kind
Have
of
you ever
sad.
contributed anything to the mortgage, to the utilities, to the down payment on this house? Or the payment of insurance or taxes on this house at all?
No, ma'am.
That's all.
Sir Odell, you may question your client.
I'll give it to her. She's hot.
You have a seat. Mr. Odell, you want to ask your questions now or do you want to wait a little?
She's got a decent job. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna call her on
All right, now you can say.
the
Sorry.
problem is that she has too many
And I would call Mr.
kids
Tootle.
and not enough child support. I
Who's
guess.
looking for?
Too many bills.
Raise your right hand, be placed under oath.
So this is the husband.
State your name for me, please, sir.
Joseph Tootle.
And Mr. Tootle, you married Ms.
Not
Erin
saying it's
Botnick
ugly
back
or
in
anything,
September
I'm
of
just saying.
2023, is that correct?
That's correct.
How long had you known her
It's a little
prior to
too
y'all's marriage?
square.
Roughly 7 years.
And do y'all work at the same
We do.
company?
We do.
And what is your role at the company, at Envision?
I'm VP of Accounting Information Systems.
Too
Were
good
you
of a
her direct
person.
supervisor?
No,
And y'all became acquainted through your employment, is that correct?
I knew her prior to employment. I helped her get the job.
Okay, how did you know her prior to the employment?
I met her at her work when she worked at Twin Peaks.
At where?
Twin Peaks,
Hey, Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks is a bar
bar and restaurant.
and restaurant, and we'll just leave it, why the name that, but at any rate, it
So
is,
she
you
worked,
met
she
her
was a
there
waiter at
and
a
got her
restaurant.
job.
He got her
Did y'all
not
start a
to.
romantic relationship at that point in time?
I helped her get a job probably about 2 years ago. We kind of hung out some in between there, from time of meeting till she got the job at our company.
And when did y'all become romantically involved?
throughout the time I've known her, different instances.
And she was having relations with other people during that time too?
Leading.
Correct.
And you,
Well, the question is, sustained, it was leading, restretch your question.
are you aware of whether or not, did y'all have an exclusive relationship?
We did not.
At what point in time did marriage come into the picture?
Roughly somewhere in July, after she had her child.
Okay. Did you ask her to marry, or was it just a, hey, let's do this? I mean, what was the?
We decided to date, and then as we started dating, we decided that after knowing each other for a period of time, that was the right move to make at that time, because she stated she was in love and wanted to be with me.
Okay. And as a result of that, where were you living at the time?
In Franklin
And where was she living?
and Dixon.
And did she have a home?
She had an apartment.
And did you have a home?
I did.
One
People
you
that do
owned?
that. kind of
No,
stuff,
sorry, I was in an apartment as well.
Okay, you rented and she rented. is
She
that
rented and I
correct?
rented, correct.
Okay. And so y'all decided to get in, she professed her love and you hers, and y'all decided to get married and start looking for a place to live.
Started looking for a place prior to that, somewhere in July. We talked about looking for a place, so we were looking prior to being married.
Okay. And you found a home on Yellow Creek Highway,
Correct.
okay? And it's a very nice home. And y'all purchased it. Did you enter into a contract prior
And
to,
don't leave it with us.
when did you enter into a contract to purchase the property?
In August, and I put down earnest money in August.
How much did you put down?
It's $10,000 in earnest money
And then when was the closing scheduled?
for September 26th,
And y'all married when?
September 4th.
And on the 26th, was there a closing on that piece of property?
Correct, there
Was
was.
it placed in joint names?
Yes,
Was there money put down on the house?
roughly 160 plus the 10,000
And where was the source of that money?
came from my income. 120 was in savings, 40 I took a loan against my 401k.
Is there still a loan on the 401k?
Yes. Comes out of my paycheck month.
How much did y'all purchase the home for?
It was 760,
And what is the monthly
Damn.
payments?
4,200. That doesn't include insurance and taxes.
And that's gonna be my next, was insurance and taxes escrowed in?
It was not escrowed in.
So other than when you purchased it in September, the down payment that you made, are you familiar with any other increases in value or any improvements to the property that's been made that would increase it significantly from what the purchase price was?
There's been no improvements to the property.
Did both of you sign the mortgage?
I'm the only one on the mortgage.
Do you know why?
It was better to qualify for interest rate under my income than using both.
So even though the
That's-
house is in joint names, the mortgage is only in your name?
Correct.
Now, shortly at, do you know how much she makes?
Roughly,
What is that?
around 22. I knew when she got the job it was around 21, and there's been raises since then.
And how much do you make, sir?
Around to 190,
You've assisted me,
and
in-
that's without bonus, but bonus isn't guaranteed, so
you have assisted me in filling out an
Damn, he
income and
makes
expense statement, is that correct?
that's correct.
190,000 a year without bonuses.
Pass this to you.
250,000 a year.
Oh, the officer's gonna pass you one, and Your Honor, we'll mark this for ID purposes at this point in time. Could you review that? Does that adequately and reflect what what your income and your expenses
hell.
are?
Yes,
So again, what you're looking at is you gross about $14,000 a month, is that right?
yes,
And then the expenses that are spelled out, the rent, the mortgage is $4,200, is that correct?
that's correct.
And how did you come up with the utilities? Are those just an average of what
That was the average of what we'd had thus far, but again, this was in January, so there's only a couple of months to average it.
Right, so again, you've got the electricity and the gas, you have gas heat, correct?
We have gas, electric, water, yes.
Okay, and so again, with the summer and the air conditioning things, those are likely to go up, is that correct? Do you know what the, I'll rephrase it. Do you-
$100 if
Do you
that.
do you think that these will be consistent, or will they fluctuate?
Gas will probably go down, electric will probably go up.
Why have you got wife's telephone? Is that just
At
her?
at the time we filed, or I filed, I was paying her phone bill. She used my credit card multiple times, after I'd paid it once
Okay.
to pay it.
And then, again, the rest of these are average expenses, is that right?
That's right. And the only thing on here I haven't been paying is the Tahoe. I stopped paying it in January.
And that's the 1,050, and that's the vehicle
correct.
she's driving. Had you previously paid it?
I'd been paying it since we bought it.
And when was it purchased?
We purchased it in August.
Right before the marriage?
Right before the
Whose
marriage.
name is it in?
It's in both of our names because she couldn't qualify on her own for it
Okay. And so,
with a good interest rate.
okay. And so, again, looking at that, you're basically barely breaking even if you take away the $1,000.
I was until she started paying her bills.
Okay, until she started paying her bills. Okay. Tell me what's led to you
More
filing, Your Honor,
money you
we'll move
make,
that
the
in
more
as
you
the next
spend.
exhibit.
Ms. Parker, this
What's
is the
led
first
you-
exhibit, is it not?
Yes, that first one. What's led to you filing this divorce, sir?
We started having issues in October, which was relatively shortly after being married. She even told me that her therapist and her had discovered that through their therapy that she wasn't really in love with me and that she wanted consistency and stability for her kids and thought that she could love me over time. At that point in time, we talked about getting a divorce. We tried to work it out multiple times and we kind of wound up back at the same spot.
Wow.
So she had to go to therapy to figure out she didn't love you?
Objection leading.
Sustained.
Has she contributed anything financially to this marriage?
Other than groceries for her and her kids, no.
What about has she made any threats towards you?
Multiple.
Tell me about those.
We got into an argument, coming back.
Verbal argument, physical argument, what?
Verbal argument. I'm not a physical person. And we talked about, in that argument, divorce came up and she wanted me out of the house. She said she would throw herself against the wall and call the cops, say I did it. That was one occasion. Another occasion, she threatened, or she said she'd called the cops. So I said I'd come to the house, wait for the cops to get there. They never came. Recently, as 2 weeks ago, she said that she was going to call the cops, that I'd hit her in front of her 12-year-old, which obviously I didn't. So multiple times that's happened. To the point where I had to get a camera for the room I stay in to make sure that anything would be videoed to show that I'm not a physical person.
God damn.
And is she asking you to assist her with the children?
When the marriage was going okay, I helped take them to school. I helped buy food. I did multiple things.
And have you asked her have there been issues where there has been damage done to the marital residence at the hands of the children?
There have, and I was lied to about what had happened. Cabinet door was broken. She told me she fell holding the baby, and that's what broke the cabinet. Come to find out, the 12-year-old told me that he broke it. He didn't know that I'd been lied to about that. When I asked her about the tree in the front yard that got run over, she said she was driving. And then, of course,
Oh, you took
you know,
ownership.
there's other things that have happened, but it's always
Sounds like
implied
a
that I'm
good
going to
kid.
pay to fix it.
Okay. If they've been, I may have misunderstood, are they shooting bows and arrows or something
He was shooting bow and arrow at in the garage at a box. But of course, accuracy is not always on, so there are multiple holes from that. Another thing that kind of got me a little bit, I guess, I came home one day, we were in a fight, and they were going to do a fire in the fire pit that we have, even though we're in the middle of a drought and a heavy windstorm. And when I said not to do it, I was told that not to talk to our kids all that day.
did they?
They did not start the fire, thankfully.
You care for her children.
I do.
the fact of finding out that there's possibly untruths that are being told and that don't want her children put in the middle of that, do you?
Not at all.
Do you feel safe living there in the home while she's there?
I don't think she would do anything to me physically, but I do worry that if she were to, after multiple threats, that at some point the threats are going to come true for her saying that she'll call the cops and say I did something, which I would never do.
And how many occasions has she threatened that?
3 different. She's threatened to call the cops 4 times, but 3 of them she was trying to imply that I had done something.
Okay. And have you ever been physically abusive to her?
No,
You ever laid hands on her in any type of an aggressive or inappropriate manner?
no,
Her mother's living there.
correct.
Is she contributing anything financially?
She watches the kids and helps clean the house, but not them financially.
Huh.
Was there a discussion about that prior to her moving in?
I was told she was coming to visit, and then after she had been there for a little bit, she basically said that she was going to stay there through the winter because it was cold. She has a pull-behind trailer that she has property on, or she has property she could put it on, but there was never really a formal discussion of how long she was going to be there.
But is she bathing and fixing her meals and
Yes,
sleeping there?
yes,
Is she contributing anything to the utilities?
no,
Is your wife contributing anything to the utilities or to the upkeep and the maintenance of the home?
no,
Are you capable of maintaining the home and continuing to pay for it?
yes,
If the court determines that she's entitled to any equity as a result of it, do you have the availability to buy her out of whatever the court deems would be her appropriate share?
not at this time. It's all in the home.
Everything is in the home, is that correct?
That's correct. My entire down payment. Yes.
Other than the threats and the non-contribution financially, is there any other reason why you want her and the children and her mother out?
No.
That's all, thank you. Now, Mr. Owens
shit.
will have some questions for you.
No. I'll tell you one thing. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
All right, so, Mr. Tootle, you've known Ms. Botnick for years.
Roughly 7 or 8.
You got married September 4th, 2023.
Correct.
You knew she had an infant child at that time, correct?
Correct.
You knew she had 2 other children, ages 12 and 10, correct?
Correct.
And you knew they would be residing in the house with you and your wife, correct? You did?
Yes, correct.
All right. So you didn't have a problem with that?
No.
And you testified that you like her kids?
Yes.
Now, with respect to her mother, you and Ms. Botnick had a conversation about her mother coming to live there, correct?
Coming to visit.
And then subsequently, you had a conversation about her mother continuing to stay there, and you agreed
Someone
to
else
it.
has a pretty cool house.
We agreed she could stay until winter was over.
So it's your testimony that you and Ms. Botnick had a discussion where you agreed that her mother would just come there for a very short period of time until winter. Is that your testimony?
Yeah, my testimony is that we talked about it. Being newlywed, I agreed to do it. It would upset my
Well,
wife.
What did you specifically agree to? When was her mother supposed to
This
move in?
guy.
They said after winter, so I'm assuming after winter is
It's a
March.
nice home.
April.
Okay, that's an assumption, isn't it?
It is an assumption.
After winter.
Right.
All right. Do you like Ms. Botnick's mother?
I do. We get along.
No way someone put.
So
this.
no
This has
issue
gotta
there.
be
You agree that she
a
helps out the
pre-built
children
home. No way.
and that you like the children?
Correct.
Someone pre-built this.
I want to talk about this shooting of a bow and arrow in the garage.
No fucking
Okay.
way.
You testified that, who was it? Which child was it?
It was Ryder.
Funny
Okay, so
thing is, my
Ryder
house
sets
is
up this box, which,
right down the road.
was that like a little target?
I'm assuming, yes.
Is this kind of a toy bow and arrow? I mean, it's not like a compound bow that,
It's a real arrow.
Okay,
but
so
it was a makeshift boat that he made.
like appropriate for a
Oh,
child.
maybe not.
I mean, it's a stick with, I don't know what's appropriate for a child. Appropriate for a child would not be a real arrow with a live head on it, right?
Okay, well, describe the arrow then.
It's an arrow that you would use to hunt deer.
Okay, so it's just got a normal end on it, correct? It's like a small arrow.
No, it's a real full-size arrow that you would use to hunt deer with. Not a crossbow arrow, not a toy arrow. It's
Okay.
a real hunting arrow.
Okay, so Ryder is shooting at this target, correct?
Correct.
And he misses, and the arrow goes into the wall. Is that correct?
I'm assuming based on the holes in the wall behind the target, I was not present.
Okay, there are 2 holes.
There's 5.
Okay, 5. Describe the holes.
They're the holes of an arrow.
Okay.
They're pencil on, what's the size of an arrow? Size of a pencil or so.
Size of the end of that pen, maybe?
No, bigger than
Weird
that.
questioning.
How big? You just said a pencil.
I'd say an arrow is what, maybe 2 centimeters?
Well, you just testified like a pencil.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're similar size.
Okay, so is the hole about the size of a number 2 pencil?
Roughly.
Okay.
I didn't measure.
You would agree with me that if it's 2 holes or 5 holes, that's a pretty easy fix.
It's a pretty easy fix. My concern was not the holes. My concern is the safety of doing things like that inside the house.
Well, he had a box with a target on it inside the garage with a wall on the back side of it, correct?
Shooting from a range of about 2 feet where things can, ricochet off.
That didn't happen, did it?
I wasn't there, so I don't know 100%.
I didn't know he was shooting from 2 feet.
Because I saw it on the video.
It's a kid with an arrow. Come on.
So Mr. Tootle, do you have a copy of your income and expense statement you testified to? You have it in front of you?
Yes,
Okay. So you testified that you make gross approximately $190,000 a year?
that's salary without bonus. And bonus is
Okay.
not guaranteed though.
Okay, so you
So
make,
this is based on my guaranteed income.
okay, so you make more than $190,000?
Yes,
Okay,
on a good year.
okay, well, let's
That's-
talk last year. What was
I know
your
I
bonus
make
last
that.
year?
Bonus was 40% of my salary.
Okay, give me a number.
40% of 180 at the time, so I don't know, what's that, 70,000
So you got $70,000 bonus, so,
minus taxes, 35%.
okay, but you said 180,000 and a $70,000 bonus.
Right,
That's $250,000.
but I don't get it at the end of the year. Right,
Okay.
it's paid quarterly, just for the record.
When's the last time you didn't get a bonus?
Well, 40% is not what you get all the time. Sometimes you get 20%.
That wasn't my question. When's the last time you didn't get a bonus?
I haven't had it's been a couple of years.
So you didn't get a bonus 2 years ago?
I'm saying it's been years.
Years.
Right,
Okay. Think a decade?
maybe.
Okay. Mr. Tootle, every year you get a sizable bonus, don't you? You're under
Sizable,
oath.
yeah, sizable, yeah.
So when you say bonus is not guaranteed, that's a little misleading, isn't it?
No, that's the terms of the bonus.
Okay.
Bonus is 40%.
For
40%
That's
is
what
if
a
we hit
bonus
max
is,
terms
though.
of the company.
Okay.
That's not misleading.
Your track
don't
record is
get it
that
every
you've
year.
gotten bonus for years and years
Yes.
without fail, correct?
Mr. Erdl, just to tell you, I don't control my bonus. It's based on company performance.
I understand you don't control it, but I'm asking you a question about
I get-
the
yeah.
historic
Yes,
bonuses
I
you've
get
received.
bonuses year after year.
Okay. So when you fill out this income expense statement, you've got $14,191,
I'm
correct?
sitting here
Correct.
eating these.
If
Little
my
Ritz
math
things?
is, if I multiply that
man,
by
these are
12, I get
spicy.
$169,00092.
Something's
At the
wrong
time,
with
that was
them.
my
I didn't
salary.
know they were spicy.
At what time?
At the time I filed this.
Actually,
I've
pretty
had,
Okay.
I've had a raise since then to push me up close to 190. And that's salary. I was told to fill this out without bonus.
Okay, well, last year, a minute ago, you testified that last year you made $180,000 instead of $190 and a $70,000 bonus.
Yeah, so I'm off a little bit on my number here.
You are, well, you're off quite a bit, aren't you?
Hey, Wolf.
It's a, what, I
always
said
got
180,
something, don't you?
169,
You off
170?
about $80,000.
No, 80, that's bonus. And I just told you under oath that,
Well, you said
Didn't
this is
put bonus
based
in
on
here.
last year, and last year you said you made 180
No, this-
plus 70,000.
this is based, and when I filled this out, it was based on the paycheck I was getting
Nice
at that time.
try. I've already,
I've gotten a raise since then.
I've
It says
already heard
April
myself.
2024, the top.
But that's not when I filled this out and submitted it to my attorney. I filled it out in January.
So you're making 169,000 in January, base
It was
salary?
170, 180, somewhere in there.
Well, you said, again, last year you said I made 180,000 plus 70,000 in bonus.
Roughly 250, yeah.
Okay, so last year you made 180,000, and then, as we said here today, you're making 190. And
Roughly.
at some point in between,
You almost made me look, though. Even knowing I've already heard myself.
you made 169,000.
No,
Well, can you explain that? I mean, I
I pulled this right off of my payment. My payroll.
fair to say you make 250,000 a year at least.
Not every year.
So let me give you the down low on this one. Oh. Oh, okay. Um. Okay, so the down low. This guy knew this girl. He would go to the restaurant at Twin Peaks, which I'm just now remembering. This is in my somewhat area where I grew up. Makes sense. The guy makes $200,000 a year, minus bonuses. Anyway, he used to go to Twin Peaks restaurant, and he saw this really hot blonde there. So he helps her get a job at his work. She's making 50, 60 a year. She has 3 kids with 3 different baby daddies. I think, no, 4 kids. 3 or 4 kids with 3 different baby daddies. And they start dating. And then, 6 months into that relationship, they get married. No. Yeah. So they've only been, and then 6 months into, or as soon as they get married, or a little bit before they get married, he drops 10 grand down on a $750,000 house, pays for everything. She doesn't pay a dime, not one dime. 6 months later into the marriage, she wants a divorce and she wants the house. 6 months. I just applied there. Did you really? Are you being serious? Anyways, yeah, she wants the house. She wants him to keep paying for her Tahoe that he also bought. Still paying the phone bill. Everything else. By the way, she still makes $50,000 a year herself, and she gets around a little less than $1,000 a month from one of the baby daddies. Oh, that's crazy. So you're in Washington. Because I grew up in Everett. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. Twin Peaks. Man, that show is so good. Such
Fair
a
to say
good
you
show.
made that last year.
Yes.
Bottom line, Mr. Tootle, this is not an accurate statement,
Oh.
is it?
No, it's accurate in terms of expenses and what I pay out every month.
My
But
stepsister
income's
is,
not accurate.
Income's off by
Used to
maybe,
live there.
what, a couple $100?
Seems like it's off more than that.
Melissa.
Again, I'm gonna object to the soliloquy or the conversations that he wants to have. He wants to ask a question.
Your Honor, he's not answering the question. He has testified that last year he made $180,000. He's making $190 now. His income.
When I said 180, that was based on salary alone.
Mr. Tootle, if you'd be quiet when we're talking, okay?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
So, Your Honor, he has testified that last year he made a base salary of $180,000 plus a $70,000 bonus. He testified when Ms. Roberts was questioning him that his base salary is $190,000 with no guaranteed bonus. He said that he filled this statement out in January and his income was accurately reflected on here at that time being $169,000. That doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up.
Yes, it
And
does. Yes, it does.
180 last year, 190 now, and somehow during the meantime, it dipped down to 169 in January. And that's just my question.
Restate your question.
Okay, Mr. Tootle, did you testify earlier that last year you made $180,000 base salary approximate plus $70,000 in bonus?
Yes, I said approximate.
Okay, did you testify on direct questioning by Ms. Roberts that your current salary is $190,000
Approximate,
plus bonus?
plus bonus.
Did you testify when I asked you about this income and expense statement, and in particular your gross salary, your gross income, did you testify that in January the number
Scumbag.
reflected of $14,091 was accurate?
Yes,
Would you agree with me that $14,091 annualized is $169,092?
I can't do that in my head. If you've done the calculation on it, I'm assuming you're correct.
Okay.
I have no problem sharing my salary.
What's your explanation for your testimony and the discrepancy in your
That's
income
weak,
at 3
man.
different points in time?
That is so
Well,
weak of you.
Again, I said
Just
approximate 180. I could go back and look at my salary to see if it matched
What
this
a
exactly.
bitch.
I've had a raise since then.
You'll
so I
find
know
out
it's
why I'm
approximately 190 now. I'm not afraid to show my financial statement to you so you can look at it to see
Well,
what it
you-
is.
You sworn under oath this is your financial statement, an accurate depiction of your income and expenses.
Your Honor, again, I'm gonna object to the form of question. There's been no financial statement that has been admitted into evidence, and there's been no proof stating that he has submitted a financial statement into evidence. It is an income and expense statement.
Sustained as to the characterization of an income and expense statement. As a financial statement, it's not the same.
Mr. Tootle, your income's not correct on this income and expense statement that you presented to the court, correct?
like if he doesn't.
I would have to do the numbers and look at my actual paycheck.
All right.
You'll see why. He finds something out about her while in this hearing, or whatever. Something not so. I don't know. If it was me, if I found it out, I would no more helping out. Done.
And so, Mr. Tootle, I want to talk about the house marital residence. So you all closed on that house on September 26, 2023. Do you agree with me on that?
Yes,
I just want to
All right, where are all the deer at?
provide to
I
you
need
a
the
copy,
dirt.
ask you to identify it.
Judge, we stipulate and agree, and it's been testified that the home is in joint names.
Judge, I would then ask the warranty deed to be
Just-
next exhibit.
All right, make the warranty deed exhibit 2.
So, when you all got married, September 4th, you knew what your wife's income was, correct?
yes,
She'd been fully transparent with you about the money she made.
There's one
Oh,
item that was not transparent, and that was she got income from her dad passing away. She told me it was roughly $700 a month that she was getting, which she now states she no longer gets.
Okay.
So yes, I knew. Outside of that, I didn't know child support. I know that one child, Bryson, was getting child support of roughly
there you go.
$700 a month but there were problems with it being paid.
Okay. Well, you knew that you made substantially
dear
more
heaven.
money than she did, correct?
Correct.
So you all bought this house in September of 2023, correct?
Correct.
And you knew when you bought it that you were the one that had the ability to pay the debt, correct?
Yeah, I do not. I planned on paying for
Yeah.
house and bills,
All right, buddy.
but not her bills.
Okay, I'm talking about the mortgage payment, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, when you and she bought it, and you all put her name on the deed because you wanted to jointly own the house, right? That was the intention.
The reason we put it on the house because we were being married.
Took
and I
out the
thought
whole
that
family.
It was going to be something that would last.
You made that decision.
Yes.
You wanted her name to be on the deed with you. You wanted to own this property together, correct?
Correct.
And
You should have never done
This
that. That's
$700,000 to $800,000 house
that
you
goes for
bought,
anybody.
You knew that it was being bought because you had the ability to pay for it, correct?
Correct. And I
You
thought
weren't
that.
relying upon this.
John, again, if he could finish his answer before Mr. Odell starts questioning him again.
Please let him answer the question fully before you begin answering.
Yeah.
Ask him the next question.
Yeah, the reason I put her on there, I thought that my money for the down payment would be considered separate.
Yeah, I knew somebody's pretty recently that he had met this girl. So first him and his wife had a house built. Huge house. And they ended up divorcing. So he took his money and bought out the half of the house that she put in when they built the house. So when they got divorced, he gave like 50 grand to his ex-wife, and now the whole house is his, right? So then he meets this woman, and she leaves her husband, or he tells me that she was already leaving him, and she basically gets everything from him. And so they get married, and now and then she would say she needs her space or something. And he used to make really good money, so he has a shit ton of money in 401ks. What the hell? Oh, and so apparently she has an entire, like, rooms and rooms full of brand new clothes that she just goes out and buys every day. She never wears them. They just sit there. So every now and then she'll be like, "Oh, I need to go have some time myself." He promises me that, you know, that she's not cheating and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, well, you know your wife better than I do. And this last time she did, it was all over something really stupid, and somehow she convinced him that what happened was his fault. And so she ended up splitting, like, she just wanted to go live by herself for a while. So she got an apartment, and then he had bought this land, and she said, I want that land. I want to sell it. So he's like, no, I got that, like, it was really hard. He was going through a war with some guy that was trying to take over the land, and he finally got it from him. So that land really meant something to him. So by accident, he ended up having her name on the house. So if she wanted to, she could have gotten half the house. She had nothing to do with that house. I can remember the day he was like, well, I'm the one that built the house. It's mine. And I was like, is her name on it? He goes, yeah. I was like, oh my God, what are you thinking? So it's like it would be cheaper just to give her that land, dude. You know. And he's like, that's what I was thinking of doing, and then, she can have whatever she sells that land for. That's what she gets. So she sold it for 40 grand. So she ends up selling it. She gets $40,000 within a month, maybe 2 months. She spent it all. And she ends up coming over. Oh, I need something. Or can you come over here and fix something for me? Or, hey, do you want to hang out? And she just does this over and over and over and over again. I feel terrible for him, but he's like, I would rather keep doing this over and over again than die alone and be alone. I don't want to be alone. I'm like, damn. That's sad. Hopefully he's happy.
Separate party going into it and coming out of it.
But yeah,
only
so
going
I know
into it.
someone
It's
that
not, obviously.
did that.
Okay,
Just
so you
a
you
good
agree
person
that
too.
That house is a marital
He's a good
asset,
dude.
correct?
Yeah, I think
And
that's,
the equity in it is,
And again, calling for a legal conclusion, as Mr. Odell has pointed out earlier, and I would object to asking my client to draw a legal conclusion.
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Objection, calling for a legal conclusion. Same objection that Mr. Odell made.
so the rule, John.
I overruled his objection, I thought I overruled his
Hello.
objection. State your question one more time, please.
Mr. Tittle, you agree that the equity in the house, that's a marital asset, correct?
if there
And
is,
that's
ec-
what I'm,
I think that does call for a legal conclusion.
He's a purple
Because
deer.
there's a difference between that question and the question that was asked by Ms. Roberts. You're asking him if it's a marital asset, and that is a legal term that the court has to determine what the marital assets are. If there is equity in the property that came, I think the question Ms. Roberts asked was, is the equity or the $160,000, whatever was paid down on the house, did that come from his separate funds? That was the question she asked, that you objected to as a legal conclusion. It was not a legal conclusion in this court's opinion to ask someone if the down payment came from separate funds of that person.
All right.
And
Is that all
you're
the
asking
dirt?
him if it's a marital asset, which is a legal term used by the court in determining what are the marital and separate assets. That's the reason I'm sustaining and why I see a difference in the two.
Mr. Tittle, you agree that you and your wife own this house that you live in currently together?
she's on the title, yes.
You all equally own it?
I mean, I guess by the title, yes, but there's no equal to it.
Yeah, shit ain't equal. Okay?
I'm gonna talk to you. So you said your wife's threatened you
Yes, multiple times.
since the divorce was filed?
Once was prior, back in roughly late October, early November. I had to go get a hotel room for 2 nights to let things cool down at the advice of my friend who is an attorney. Then there was another time somewhere in November where we were disagreeing on potentially what the divorce would do. Then there was a time just 2 weeks ago in front of her 12-year-old.
Okay. This divorce filed January 26, 2024, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You and your wife had sex since then?
Once.
Nice.
So you weren't too scared of her, were you?
Oh, not that kind of scared,
said,
you
I was-
nitwit.
Sex with her.
Like I said, I'm not scared of her. What I was scared of is I'm afraid that she would say that something happened, but nothing did happen. And the reason is because I think she's using that to try and get a temporary restraining order to get me out of the house.
But you had sex with her. Since you filed the divorce, you've had sex with her.
Yes, one time.
I approached the witness, Your Honor.
Right?
I mean, who wouldn't? She's hot.
Mr. Tittle, was your wife's birthday yesterday?
It was.
She's hot, man.
What'd you do for your wife's birthday?
Do what?
What did you do for your wife's birthday?
I got her flowers and a cake and a card.
You got her an elaborate flower arrangement, didn't you?
Wasn't that expensive, no.
It looked pretty nice.
It's nice, but doesn't mean it was expensive.
Yeah. So you got a nice flower arrangement. Did you give her that card?
Did.
Can you look at the card, please? Can you read the card? Not your inscription on it. I'd like for you to read the card from the beginning to the end.
Ways you're like coffee. You're awfully hot. You're nice to hold. You get my insides warming. You pick me up. You smell good too.
Ooh.
You're mildly habit forming. You're just right. I wouldn't change a single thing about you. And most of all, I wouldn't want to face a day without you. Happy birthday.
You're an idiot, bro.
What
You're
did
a
you-
fucking
that's what the
sad
card said.
piece
What
of
was your
shit.
inscription? What did you handwrite?
I said, I know things haven't been the best. I do love you and you deserve the best.
Dude, I'm gonna eat this
Make
whole
that
fucking
card
box.
next exhibit.
Damn you.
So that card reflected quite a bit of
I
flattery
shouldn't
toward your wife, didn't it?
Please.
I got the card because she likes coffee and I thought it was funny. Do I love her? Yes, I do love her because I do care about her. Am I in love? It's different.
You love her. You say she threatens you, and you want her kicked out of the house. Gave her a card yesterday that was very flattering. Were those lies?
No, I do love her.
That's all questions I have.
Redirect.
Mr. Tootle, how do you get paid?
I get paid bi-weekly,
How do you get paid by your bonuses?
quarterly, based on company performance.
So you get a separate check quarterly?
Yes.
And do you know how much that is before you get it?
No.
And have you had a quarterly payment for 2024 yet?
No.
You get a paycheck you get a guaranteed paycheck, correct?
Yes.
And is that what that income and expense statement was reflective of?
Yes.
Is that your guaranteed income to pay your monthly expenses and living
Yes.
expenses? And is that why it's filled out that way?
Yes.
I do feel bad for guys like this. Like,
And again, I'm
Well-
happy to share it.
I'm sure I'd be in his position. If
Are
I
they
made
on a
that much money.
fiscal year or on a calendar year? Your
We're calendar.
But, like-
December.
So again, after the end of March,
Oh.
that ended a quarter, they'll calculate, and then you'll get a,
Payment in May.
in May.
Right.
Because
for
you
the
know,
For the March quarter.
I don't think, I'm just going to be honest, I don't think he actually loves her. I think he doesn't think he'll ever do better than her ever again. And I know because I've been there. Like, you're almost like, I need to hold on. Like, maybe sometime in the future, maybe she'll come to her senses. Maybe something will happen and she'll remember how much good times we had together. And he thinks, he believes that he'll never do better than her again. And that's why he's willing to put up with all that.
And I just to confirm, I didn't get anything in.
It's pretty sad. A lot of
for
guys are
December,
like that.
Quarter, because our company
Like
went through
myself.
bankruptcy. And as a retention measure, they paid bonuses out early, which was paid sometime in March.
Like Wolf.
May of last year, which was part of the money I used for the down payment.
So May of 2023, you received a bonus,
I received a bonus.
and that was the last bonus you received
A
from your company.
bonus?
That's correct. Until
bonus?
I get paid one again in May.
And if the company meets its requirements and does that.
That's correct.
And then that was the money you used as a down payment?
That's correct.
Okay. And again, did you receive anything for December?
I have not received anything for December.
You anticipate receiving anything for the calendar year, any more money for the calendar year of 2023?
Nothing for 2023. I was prepaid for it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with this one, I think.
I believe that's all. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
no shit.
Where do you sleep?
I sleep upstairs.
Where
in
does
front
she
of the-
sleep?
downstairs in her room, or in the master bedroom.
What do you want to do
I've-
with this house?
My intention would be to keep it.
You want to keep,
I've surprisingly had some beautiful ex-wives and ex-girlfriends. I don't know how that ever happened, but you would be shocked to see both my ex-wives. Shocked. Especially how much of a pig and shit I am, you know?
the house?
I would like to keep
And
it.
how much I've made in the past.
And if, I know what your concerns are about her remaining in the house.
I don't get it.
Let's say that there's an order down of the court that restricts your conduct and her conduct towards each other in the house. Is there any way you would feel safe in living in the house with her?
Yeah, my safety's not a question. I feel safe.
Well, the false charges, I guess, would be the thing.
Yeah, I feel better now that I have a camera in there to make sure nothing happens.
All right. Anybody else have anything?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, you can step down.
Thank you.
We'll take our noon recess for lunch until
Yep.
1:30. All right. Ms. Roberts, you're still putting on your proof.
I think I concluded mine, and I concluded his, and I
That's
already
right.
called her.
You have the right to call your client now, or whatever proof you want to put on.
Your Honor, I just called Ms. Bachnick.
All right,
And Judge, I notified Miss Abby to take that matter off the docket.
thank you.
What am I wearing that is...
You've been previously sworn, just remind you that you remain under oath.
It's the mask. Okay. I'm wearing the red one. That's tier 2.
Ms. Bachnick?
Trying to figure out what...
Ms. Bachnick, I just handed you an income and expense statement. Do you recall signing that statement?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to briefly recover some of the things that you testified to earlier, but where are you currently employed?
Envision Healthcare.
Okay, and I believe you testified that your rate of pay is $22 an hour.
Yes.
Is your gross monthly income before tax reflected on the income and expense statement $3,912.46?
Yes.
Okay, that's monthly, correct?
Yes.
And your federal tax and other taxes are $589.38?
Yes.
Alright, what do I have? That is
You
tier
have your
3.
monthly expenses listed below. Can you go through and explain to the court what those monthly expenses are?
So I pay my car
Yes.
payment of $1,034, my cell phone, my gas. Do you want me to list the amounts too?
Yeah, or that, well, yes.
Okay. And then cell phone, I pay $450. My fuel, gas for my car is $320, and my car insurance is $468. And food and groceries a month for us is $1,200, roughly. And laundry, cleaning supplies is about $350, and cleaning, personal care $400, and entertainment is about $489.
I need more
And
deer.
my 401k is $117.37.
Okay, I want to go through each one of those.
Okay.
Your car payment is on the SUV, and what is that vehicle?
Tahoe.
And
You have a copy that you'd like for me to look at?
I'm sorry,
Because
Judge.
Obviously, it's a lot more difficult for me to follow along with what's being said if I'm not looking at it.
Yeah, what are you trying to pull there, sonny boy?
You gonna take a picture of it?
I am, Judge, I'm a copy short.
I think
Just
looking
let
at
the
legal
clerk
stuff,
run
putting it up where
Can't we
one
just run a
yeah.
photocopy of what?
Looking at legal stuff, she's a good, she gets
You
good
go ahead and
videos.
ask, but obviously, we'll run a photocopy and give you back the original.
I thought I had. an extra copy, $3.
Just for future reference, it's always beneficial if you're asking a witness about a document that you're going through a lot of detail on.
Wolf,
It's always helpful to give
you
the
gotta
judge
promise
a
me
copy of
something.
it so that I can understand it, because listening to it and when you two are going over it, kind of
If
flies
you
over
win
my
the
head.
lottery,
My apologies, Judge.
It's all right.
you have to give me $1 million.
Ms. Botnick, I'm just going to move on to something else, then come back to that. Okay, so you and your husband married in September.
Yes,
Okay. Following the marriage, was a house purchased,
right,
and you've continued to reside there until the present day.
yes,
Are you and your husband living there together?
yes.
If the court denies the motion for exclusive possession that's been filed by your husband and puts parameters in place relative to you and your husband continuing to cohabitate there, will you abide by all such?
Yes, I can respect that, what he needs.
Okay.
You can't respect
Ms. Botnick, going back to
nothing.
the income expense statement,
Yeah.
car payment, which was number one, see that?
Yes,
Okay.
sorry.
It's $1,034.27.
Okay, fine.
That is a payment on what vehicle?
The
I'll show it.
Chevy Tahoe.
the best gotcha
Do
moment
you
ever
primarily
in
drive
court
that
history.
I'm the only one that drives that vehicle primarily, yes.
Who are the titled owners to that vehicle?
Me and Jody.
And
I
who is
promise
obligated
it's
on
worth
the
watching
indebtedness
this.
owed and secured by the vehicle?
Jody.
How long have you been making that payment?
I'm the past 3 months, so I've made 3 payments total.
Okay. So moving forward, are you willing to timely make that payment?
Yes,
The second line item is a cell phone.
Oh shit!
right.
Can you
Just ran out of
explain
gas.
Well,
what that comprises?
my 2 kids have cell phones, and then Sailor has an iPad, and then my cell phone, so that's why it's kind of pricey.
Okay. And have you historically made those cell phone payments, or has your husband?
We off and on, sometimes I need help.
Okay. So
This
he has
previous
paid it.
time he hadn't paid it.
Okay. Are
Bitch.
you willing, moving forward,
No.
to continue
my God.
making that payment yourself?
Yes.
And to be solely responsible for it?
Yes,
What is the
Aw,
next
damn
line
it.
item? Automobile fuel?
right, and that's I have to drive to Green Hills, and so it racks up the gas a little bit more, and so that's for the month.
Is that for work?
For work, yes, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Now, the automobile insurance, is that for the Tahoe?
Right, just for the Tahoe.
Have you historically been making that payment?
He's helped me, but yes, I am now.
Are you willing to continue making
How
that
bad?
payment timely moving into the future?
Yes,
The
Food and
pollution.
groceries,
Oh,
can you describe what that is?
I make dinner every night.
gold.
I don't eat out ever, and so that's for the whole month.
Okay. And that is, does that include the food that you purchase for your 3 children?
Right, and my mom, I feed her too.
The remaining 4 items, have you historically paid those yourself?
Yes, I have.
Now, in addition to your income that you earn through your employment, what other monthly income do you receive is reflected in that footnote at the bottom?
I get child support for Sailor and Bryson, and so Bryson's is irregular, and then Sailor, I get $687 a month from Nick. And
Okay,
then-
now, let me stop you there. The child support for Bryson, you
Right.
said it's, what do you mean it's irregular?
So it changes because his dad changes jobs quite a bit, and it's garnished out of his wages in Texas. So every time he switches a job and he doesn't report his new job, the child support stops. So
God, you
he
have to be
switches
fucking kidding me.
quite a bit, several times a year, and so that's why it's so
Okay.
not consistent.
Then the final item in the footnote, you've identified as renewal income is $599.40, reduces
Man.
monthly. Can you describe what that is?
So my dad sold insurance when he was alive, and when he passed away, I get an income from that, sort of like a retirement. And so monthly, I get an income from that, but it's reduces every month as people pass away because it was a renewal income. so it goes away slowly. So it used to be 800, then it just slowly decreases. So at a certain point, it'll be gone.
Okay, so was your
Sorry.
dad an insurance agent?
He was.
Okay, and did he have a book of policies?
Right.
Insurance policies? And do those insurance policies expire or move to other agents over time? And is that what causes it to reduce?
No, it's policies on people. So if he had a life insurance policy on someone and they pass away, then the policy's done. But every month they pay into that policy, he gets a percentage of that money from that policy that he sold someone.
Okay,
So over the past 30 years that he worked there.
okay, how quickly is that monthly income reducing? What rate?
In 2 years, it's went from 800 to 599. So in that time period, it's gone down significantly.
Okay.
This is where I had my
Are
old
you asking the
home.
court to permit you to continue staying and residing in the house?
Right. My kids
No.
go to school in the same area where they're zoned, and they need consistency. So yes, I am.
Okay. And you filed a motion asking that the marital residence be sold. Is that
Right.
correct? And are you asking that the marital residence be sold and the proceeds paid into court for the court to determine down the road how to divide it?
Right.
So, Ms. Bachnick, your three children that live with you, you heard testimony
Oh,
about
great.
the
They
arrows
saw me.
being shot. And you heard your husband's testimony that the target was missed in the garage and it created a hole the size of a number 2 pencil.
The pencil tip.
Okay.
Right. It was actually. So I was gonna buy putty because at first I thought it was a huge hole that he was talking
Shut
about.
your mouth, woman.
And when I went to go buy putty, I saw that the hole was barely the size.
That's a nice
of
tree.
maybe
I want
like
to build a house
pencil
next
tip,
to
and I
that.
was like, it's not even worth covering because it's barely noticeable.
Did you just discipline the children?
Oh yeah, I did. And Ryder got his phone taken away and his guitar. His guitar's prized possession, so he got in trouble.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Roberts?
Ms. Botnick, why is it that you want the house sold?
Here we go.
Well, Jody mentioned that
This
as
is the
well
best part.
I
because
didn't ask what he did. I asked, why do you want it sold?
Your Honor, if my client can answer the question.
I agree.
I don't think she's asking the question, she's answering the question. She's saying that he wanted it sold too, but the question is, why does she want it sold? So,
Right.
okay.
because that was a house we were married in, and I just if I'm leaving, then
Okay.
we both move on. I want the house sold.
But just in revenge.
No,
Uh-huh.
definitely not revenge. I'm not vindictive like that.
Okay. Well, you put this income and expense
Just a
statement
gold
for
digger,
whatever
that's
the
all.
truth of it is, that
Your Honor, I'm
you don't
object
have,
argumentative.
you don't have,
Staying on the sidebar comments, don't make sidebar comments.
you're stating that you only have $3,912 a month to support you, your three kids, and your mother.
Right,
And you're gonna sell a home that you've not contributed to whatsoever, correct?
right,
And you're going to have that listed for sale, so there's gonna be a sales commission that's gonna be paid on
Oh,
it,
she is.
correct?
correct,
And then you're going to have capital gains tax on any income that you derived from that, correct? Did you know that?
okay.
You'll see, it even
And so
gets
you
even
can-
worse.
so,
She's even worse
again,
of a gold digger. I
It's
don't
certainly
say
not
that
for
lightly
financial
either.
gain that you think you're gonna sell the house, is it?
Well, the divorce is gonna end us. We're not gonna be together anymore, and I want a fresh start. He will want a fresh start, and I want the house sold.
Cause you want the money, right?
Not necessarily, no.
Now, and your
The
income and
house you
expense
paid
statement
not
is
a dime to?
$3,912.46 is what your income is. But again, you're making $22 an hour.
Right,
So that's 45,000 and some change a year, correct? 45,760 a year.
yes,
So you divide that out, and I divided by 52 weeks, and that's $3,813.
okay.
Where did you, and do you make any overtime or anything else?
No, we're not allowed overtime.
But this income that you've got up
Child
here, this
support,
monthly
so
income
that's
before
4,000.
taxes, does not include the 687, the 780, or the $599, which is an additional $2,066. Isn't that correct?
If that's what you have on there.
Well, you don't have it on there. I added it up. But if you look down at the bottom, monthly court order child support, $687.
And also, it's not consistent. I mentioned why.
You didn't put that on, that's not included in this number, is it?
Is it not?
Is it or is it not? This is what you've introduced as your income, ma'am.
It's not introduced
Okay.
because it's not consistent, because he doesn't have a job half the time, his father.
Well, see, I asked you, when I called you on direct examination, I asked you what child support you get, and you know what your testimony was?
Yes, and I told you.
No, you just said I only get it for Sailor. You get $687.
Right.
You didn't
Said
mention
one
that
child.
you got it for Bryson.
Because I hardly get it.
Well, when was
And-
the last time you got it?
Last
Month?
No, let me finish, please. I got it probably back in October of 2023. And I can show proof of that.
Okay, so her husband got her a good job making $55,000 a year, bought the home that they're living in right now, a $750,000 home, put up all the money for the house, also put up the money for the Tahoe that she has right now. He paid all of the bills, everything. They've been married 6 months, and now she wants the money from the house. She wants him to sell the house, and she wants the money from the house. On top of that, what you're going to hear soon, she's evil.
Have you instituted any
She's a gold
cases
digger.
against him to try to collect the
absolutely.
money?
Well, it's kind of pointless because it's already garnished out of his wages, and it would cost me money that I don't really have to fight him. And
So you would instead let somebody who's not the father of your child support you and provide a home for you than to go get money from the person who's supposed to be supporting that child?
well, he does work sometimes, and when he does, I do get money for Bryson. So, and I'm doing what I can. Make sure he has everything he needs.
You're doing what you can.
Right, for my kids.
Have you gotten another job?
No, I have a baby. New baby.
Okay.
Well,
Does
I
that
don't,
preclude you
having
from having to
kids,
support
lady.
your children?
I don't think I would have time to have another job when I work 40 hours a week.
What is with people? Stop
just
having
work 40
fucking
hours a
kids then.
And you're providing a roof for your mother on somebody
I
else's
don't understand
dime,
people that do that.
correct?
She helps a lot with the children, so that's saving me on having to get childcare.
So that's why you should get another job. I'm just saying.
Your 10-year-old has a cell phone,
What the
Yes.
hell?
Everyone in his grade has one.
so we
It's pretty young.
have to keep up with the Joneses. Because everybody in his grade has one.
Keep up with the Joneses.
Who
Well,
does
he rides
who
the
does he
bus.
call?
He games on it and stuff like that. That's what all the kids do these days.
But who's paying the internet so that he can log on to it out there at Yell Creek?
I am
You're paying the internet
on the phone.
on the phone?
I'm paying the cell phone.
Okay, he doesn't click on and get on and not use his cellular data?
I could use hotspot if I need to.
Who pays for the hotspot?
Okay,
Me, I pay for my cell phone.
who
Where-
cares?
Okay, so that's what you're doing.
If I need to.
Well, I didn't
I
ask
mean, it's
what you
just a cell
needed to,
phone.
I asked what you were doing.
So right now, when he's not home, he runs off the service. I don't even know if he's even connected to the wireless internet half the time. He's 10.
Now, you go to Green Hills twice a week is what your testimony is?
Sometimes I go in Tuesdays and Thursdays, and she changes it up, but most of the time it's Tuesdays and Thursdays.
No, I didn't ask what most of the time. You testified when I put you on the witness stand first, that you have to go to Green Hills twice a week.
I know, right?
That's
Exactly.
not true, is it?
Unless the weather's bad or if it's snowing, no, I don't go if it's snowing.
And
I had
you
a
don't
And
know-
this
beeper in
past
high
week,
school.
I didn't go on Tuesday because of the storms. So it does change sometimes.
I had a
So when I
beeper.
subpoena
I got
your
my
work
first cell
records,
phone,
you
I think,
absolutely
in
that
my
they're going to tell you
senior
you were
year?
at the office 2 times
Junior.
every week
Go ahead.
every week since the beginning of this year.
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
That's the truth.
Unless there's bad weather, or if something's going on with the kids, or if something's going on.
Well, how many times has something gone on?
Quite a bit. The weather, it was winter.
Now, I've got some black and white pictures, but I want to, I didn't print them in color, and I'm gonna come to you and show you these if the court will allow. Just give me a little second. Yeah. And again, you were watching the video, you videoed yourself and you saw your son
Right, so he was
shooting the
safe.
holes into the, drywall, or it's the insulation, isn't it?
Judge, may I haven't seen
You
the,
may approach and watch what's being shown.
I can't even see.
Oh my god, get out of my
Okay,
fucking
see
way,
that? Oh, so tiny.
idiots.
Right, that's zoomed in.
I'm gonna give you some black and white photographs here that we're gonna make as an exhibit.
And these are zoomed in.
Yes, I'm not disputing, these are,
Right, and they're so tiny, it's hard to, I could putty them, but they're so tiny.
what do you have?
No, and he had, so if it was a huge issue, why wouldn't he do it too?
Well, why would he be?
Why would
Don't
he
worry,
be
it's
here
coming.
right in the house?
Wait until you
Well,
hear
why
it.
would you not?
Because it was so tiny.
Just wait.
Again, looking at just these color photographs, those are the black and white ones we've done. As we scroll down, there's multiple holes shot into the insulation, and this is insulation that's on the garage door and in the drywall in the garage, right?
Right.
Your Honor, we'll move this series of pictures.
Is that income, is her income, is that gonna be, is that gonna be exhibit?
If he made an exhibit, I didn't.
Did you make?
I'd asked you to be made, I don't think I did.
So this is-
Ah, get out of my
Those pictures will be number 5.
Now, I will show you another, and I can pull the color one up, the black and white photograph.
Right, color
Did
begin.
you
Just because you're an
lie to your
asshole.
husband and tell him that you were driving the truck and ran over the?
Right, yes, I did.
What vehicle was your 10-year-old driving?
My truck. The Tahoe.
The Tahoe that your husband is the one solely financed with?
I am too. I'm on there just as much as he
Well, you
That's
said
right.
his name was just on the note.
is. No, we are both on there.
You're both on that note.
He's a co-signer.
shit.
So you're letting your 10-year-old drive a 2021 Tahoe to the point where he ran over a shrubbery that was there, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you lied about it?
I lied to protect my child, which any mother would do if they're scared that their kid will get in trouble by someone.
Well, because your son was driving
Well,
did he know
I did it
that,
out of fear.
did he know that that you had allowed your
Not
10-year-old
this
to
part.
drive
I'm just
a
arguing our dumb shit.
vehicle
No,
that
because
is
I told him
a,
it was me that did it.
Oh,
so we've established that you lied.
Let's establish a ground rule.
this is stupid.
Only one of you talk at once at a time.
I'm
This,
sorry.
Hornick over in front of me has to take down every word that's being said. And when there's conversation going on at the same time, it makes her job extremely difficult. So do you just wait for her to finish her question, and she will let you answer it, and if she doesn't, I'll stop her. But you make sure that she asks you the question, wait, and then you answer it, please.
Yes, sir.
So we've established that you're not above line.
Your Honor, I'm gonna.
Is that correct?
That's argumentative.
Well, the court is the one who has to try this case, whether that is argumentative or not, really has no bearing on me. It has been established that she lied to her husband about who was
Okay, I
driving
gotta
the car.
figure out.
That fact is proven, so the question itself is not evidence, as we always tell the jury.
I gotta figure
So
out
I take it with a grain of salt.
where I
So
can
in
place this
addition,
house.
You sent your husband a text message
Oh,
and
We
stated
get-
that you had fallen with the child and broke a cabinet.
Right.
And that was also a falsehood, isn't it?
That was also the same time due of being protecting my children because
And that's why I just said it was still a falsehood, correct?
I guess if you want to spin it that way.
You lied,
To Jody.
because your son,
Yes.
one of your sons broke.
And I did that out of protection to make sure he didn't get on them.
Okay. The judge has already instructed for you to wait till I finish asking my
Okay, I'm
question.
sorry.
The judge has already instructed that you wait till you finish, I finish asking the question, and I will wait for your response. Can you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
You lied to your husband when which one of your sons ripped off or tore a door off of this cabinet?
Okay, so what happened?
Does this really matter?
They
Like,
broke
really?
it and it was just hanging there, so I finished and took it off.
Did you unscrew it?
No. I just kind of took it off.
What the hell is
Causing
the
damage to
stardust?
the
God damn it.
hardware and to the wood, correct?
Yes.
Did you ever take the time out and putty it and put it back up?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
Because I didn't know how. If I did know how to do something like that, I would have fixed the many things in the house that need to be done.
Just like you didn't take the time to go buy putty and putty the holes that your son knocked in the wall. Correct?
Yes.
If I could, Judge, I'm gonna make a photograph.
Once she starts talking about text messages, that's when it gets really
Again, I
good.
apologize, these are black and white. You know,
That's a big
this
ass
is
bear.
This is the tree that he ran over, correct? And we'll make that in
I'm looking for stardust.
number 6. And then this is the color photos that I showed you on my computer. That's the text message as well as the damage that was done, correct? Gonna remove that as the next cumulative exhibit.
Number 7.
Alright, where's that town? It is right behind me. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's not even.
I was sorry, I was just trying to help you.
No, that's what I keep it moved on it. I'm gonna show you a video. So this is your new baby, right?
Baby!
That's you holding him in your lap.
Right.
And this is your oldest child
Right.
doing what we were complaining about and shooting holes. And this is, the photograph here shows.
I really
the
wish she
garage
didn't waste so much
with the
time on
insulation
this part,
on it.
because it's
and
just so
that's where he was
stupid.
shooting into that.
No.
The
it
next
was-
part, yes, but this is dumb.
No, like the
Like, it's a kid.
box was
They're gonna
like
put
right here,
holes in the
wall's
wall.
Right here,
It's not a
garage
big
was
deal.
Right here. So he
Shit, if someone else's kid put holes
garage
in my
was
wall, I
not
wouldn't even
half
care.
the
They're
bone
kids.
marrow.
They do shit.
How did this all get damaged?
Well, it wasn't while I was taking a video.
I don't even have kids. Oh, Jesus. Wanna watch where you're going there, big guy? Shit.
So you, 2 occasions that you just admitted that you lied about.
Actually,
Now,
yeah.
have you are also communicating with another gentleman now, aren't you?
I have a friend that I text.
Yep,
but
here we go.
I'm not.
A male friend
Yes.
that you are anticipating and romantically texting, correct?
When he lives in Chattanooga, so
I
there
didn't
that'd
ask where he
be-
lived.
I didn't answer the question.
Okay, well, no, we don't talk like that.
You
He's
don't
a
talk that.
support a friend, because I'm going through this and I need a friend. And I don't have a lot of girlfriends that really care.
And you say he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend.
So I'm reaching out to him as a,
Well, I'm not
Oh,
trying to question you because we're gonna subpoena your text records from him. And I'm asking you right now, we've already established that you embellish or.
Go ahead,
tell false
say it.
things. And I'm asking you right now to create a record because we have a court reporter. They are not
Is he just a
romantic in
friend?
nature. Is that correct? Yes or no?
We don't really talk like that over text message, though.
Not
I
to
guess
the
I just
point
don't
of,
look at it that way.
Huh? Just a friend.
not what y'all are gonna do when your divorce is over. You can't wait to see him.
Just kind of been talking more about my feelings.
Okay. Okay, just understand that you're
not
under oath and
feelings.
there's a penalty of perjury if you testify falsely. You understand that?
Right.
And so you are not romantically involved with anybody?
I did sleep with him.
Ah! Look at the judge's
But we
face.
don't talk about it.
You understand, I called you as a witness first, and I asked you if you were seeing anybody.
I gotta replay that. Oh shit. That's the most replayed moment. By the way, this went viral. That's
I
To
guess
the
I just
point
don't
of-
look at it that way.
Are you guys together? Are you really just friends? Well, he lives in Chattanooga. That's not what I asked you.
Not what y'all are gonna do when your divorce is over. You can't wait to see him.
Fine, we slept
Kind of
together.
been talking more about my feelings.
Okay.
Okay, just
Talk
understand that,
about
That you're under oath and
feelings.
there's a penalty of perjury if you testify falsely. You understand that?
Right.
Watch his face.
and so you are not
the
romantically
judge.
involved with anybody?
I did sleep with him. But we don't talk about it.
He
You understand, I
knows.
called you as a witness first, and I asked you if you were seeing anybody. didn't I?
Oh,
I'm not seeing him. He
jeez.
lives in
You
Chattanooga.
just-
Okay,
you
fine.
just
We
had
slept
sex
together a
with him.
couple
I had
times.
sex with him twice.
Oh, I did sleep
Oh,
with him. Now
twice.
I
But we
slept with
don't
him
text
multiple
about
times.
He's
He
just
lives
a
in Chattanooga. I slept with him
friend,
twice.
guys.
And 2 times in a hotel.
Where?
One time in a hotel, one time in a hotel.
Just a friend.
First time
Duh.
was Nashville. Second time was in Murfreesboro.
Who paid
And you
for it?
remember,
did.
okay. While you
So
were
you're
with
looking
your
for somebody else to
husband.
start taking care of.
Gotcha.
No, I don't want him. We don't even really talk now because I thought I was gonna work it out with my husband.
Well, you lied
wanted
to him.
to.
He asked you if you were dating anybody. You know what you told him? You
No.
were seeing somebody.
I'm not seeing anybody.
You just having sex with somebody.
I had sex with him twice.
Did he ask you
that's
if
why
you were
it's
seeing
important.
somebody or having a relationship with somebody?
He did, and I
And
didn't.
you lied,
Specific
didn't
with
you?
some of these
You
ladies.
lied, didn't you, darling?
I'd ask that my client be given the opportunity to answer the questions Ms. Roberts poses.
I
Yeah, please
apologize.
do.
Trying to answer the
Please
questions.
allow her to answer the question.
Please,
You
please.
lied
Yeah, let her dig
to
herself.
your husband about having sex with
He
somebody.
didn't ask if I had sex with someone.
He didn't ask if you had sex. What did he ask you?
If I was seeing anyone, and I'm not.
And you're not, you just was having sex with somebody.
I did twice, and I'm being honest about that.
Well, where were your kids
shoulda
when you were
asked.
shacking up with this man while you're married?
Well, at one time, my mom was watching them.
Okay.
And the other time,
Jesus
well, my mom was watching both
Christ.
times, actually.
Did you advise her and tell her that you were going to meet another man?
No.
Because she wouldn't have condoned that, would she?
No.
She would have been quite angry.
Yes.
By the way, she's in
this
there.
Love
So
Jody.
What's his name?
Will.
What's his name?
Will.
What's his name? Please give his full name.
I don't care about his last name. I'm just trying to find out is he a coworker or just somebody she
Oh,
met?
Yeah,
no,
just-
it's not a coworker. I met him on Instagram years ago, and I met it with him twice. He lives in Chattanooga.
I just thought
And
I'd missed it.
Well,
We'll never
and I
see
would
him
like
again.
his name. I would
Yeah.
like his name.
Will Hansen.
Will what?
Will Hansen.
Hanson?
With a H.
Hanson.
Hanson.
Hansen.
Hanson, I'm sorry. I
Jesus
don't have
Christ,
hearing
lady.
aids in.
She did that on purpose, I'm pretty sure.
And when were these liaisons?
He's just a friend,
The
guys.
exact dates I don't. I'd have to.
That was
This has gone on a while. She's admitted to having
It's-
a little,
Just a second.
an affair. We're here on division of debt and possession of the house. With respect to the division of debt, marital fault is not a factor.
marital fall.
I'll
I
move
call
on,
that
Judge.
an
The only
affair.
other question I was gonna ask is who paid for the gas and whose car did you use to drive to meet
Ask
you?
that question and that'll be the last one.
He paid for everything.
He gave you gas money?
Yes. Cash,
How much did he give you?
$80.
So this man you met on Instagram gave you $80 to meet him in a hotel room in Murfreesboro and in Nashville to have sex.
He didn't give
No,
me.
I want to object. That assumes facts, not in evidence. She's implying something totally different. And
Hey, if the shoe
What am I
fits.
implying?
I think you're implying
she
she
gave him.
met with him for money.
Pardon?
The way I took the question was that
She was saying Ms. Roberts is implying that she is having sex with this man for money. I think she's implying that she was asking whether she had expended marital funds to meet her paramour, and
We know where
that
she was
the
going with
question
it.
that was put forth, and she testified that the gentleman gave her money for gas and so forth. I didn't take it that it was in any implication of anything.
Is there any other times that somebody's given you any other money that you've not disclosed on your income and expense statement?
If I were that guy, I'd be like, yeah, you're not
So
staying.
that first you only told stories because you were covering for your kids. Then you told a story about having relations with another
Dude,
man while you're still
They
married.
changed.
And you also told a story about the fact of
They changed us, not in a
threatening
good way.
to call the police and have Mr. Tootle kicked out of the house. And you have said that, haven't you?
Right, I did not say that.
You did. You're sure?
I'm 100% sure.
You
I did
understand
not
we've
say
had
that.
there could be surveillance.
Totally
So
fine.
you don't want to recant that right now.
No.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You have every opportunity before this hearing is over with to recant that statement. Are you, again, testifying that you never made a threat to him to call the police and have him thrown out of the house?
The one about me throwing myself against the wall, I did not say that.
Okay, well, what did you say?
Which time when I threatened it?
Something like
Well,
that.
obviously there's
Something
more
like
than one
that.
threat.
Because he is kind of a bully. And yes,
Ah, and there it
I
is. She did say it.
would need him.
I don't. You
Oh,
threatened him.
lady.
When did you threaten him to call the police on him and have him thrown out of the house? When did you do it?
I didn't call.
I didn't ask if you called. I said, when did you make that threat?
I did it several times. It was when he mentioned it too, back for December, and then between January and March.
How do I
I
get
don't know
one of
the exact
those?
dates.
I mean, just last week you did it, didn't you?
He was being rude to me. He said, "I can't wait till you're out of this house. Wait till
There
the
it
judge sees this.
is.
I'm gonna make sure you're gone. You and your kids will be out on the street."
Okay.
She
So I was
said
like, "You know what? I'm
he-
gonna call the cops on
she
you if you
didn't
keep
say
threatening
that.
me."
So telling you you're rude and that he
Well,
wants
it's
you out of
not.
the house, you're gonna call the police.
I told him to stop, and he did.
That's all.
Yeah. She's a piece of work. That's a good lawyer right there.
Spotnik, you heard Ms. Roberts asked you why you wanted the property sold, correct? During your husband's testimony, did you hear him testify that he couldn't afford to buy you out of your part of the house?
Right.
He couldn't access further funds? So are you asking the house be sold?
Your Honor, again, I'm gonna object to leading.
No, that's not leading. I said, are you asking? I wasn't able to finish my question, but.
I withdraw the objection.
Objection withdrawn.
Are you asking the house be sold and net proceeds be paid into court to be divided equally between the two of you?
Yes.
Oh, how nice of you. Seeing as it's not your money. Objection. That's right. I should be a lawyer.
Spotnik, there's been no domestic violence in your house, or has there been?
Verbally.
Explain that to the court.
Damn it, I can't find it. There's a courtroom There's a courtroom moment where a guy literally, one of the attorneys, he says, "Ma'am, are you a whore?" The guy says, "Objection." And he goes, "Oh, pack it up nice for you. So you're not a whore?"
He could be
I
a bully
can't find it.
sometimes, and he will keeps threatening that
Even
I'll
the
have to leave
girl
the
was
house,
laughing.
And just makes me
That
and
was
my
being
kids
asked.
walk on eggshells, and so that's why I said that about the cabinet and the tree, because I was scared if he's like, "Well, you keep destroying the stuff in the house, that you're just gonna have to move out and leave, and we have nowhere to go." And so I basically.
Hey. Here's a thought.
Do you and your husband?
Not sleep
this
with
is-
other
is this a
men while
large
you're with your
house?
husband.
It's
Just a
a
thought.
little about over 3,000, so it's not too big.
Okay. So, can you and your husband cohabitate in this house and
Right,
not have
we-
much interaction?
Right, we have a bonus room upstairs that he has been staying up there, and we seem to coexist pretty well, considering.
No more questions, Your Honor.
You don't have anywhere to go, what are you gonna do if the house sells?
You understand the question? She's asking if you don't have any place to go, where are you gonna go when the house sells?
I
obviously.
might have to get help from my sister.
Okay, so you have the availability to do that?
No, I'll have to reach out if that's the case. She lives in Texas. I have no family in Tennessee, besides my mom.
But of course, until you were caught on cross-examination
Damn,
about
that's a
telling
view, man.
numerous lies,
I need
you
a
never
house right
raised
here.
one issue or told anything about some verbal abuse, did you?
That's why it was brought up about me having to threaten to call the police.
Why did you have sex with this man after the divorce was served if he's such an abusive person?
Well, same since he had sex with me.
Well, I asked that question.
was that
too,
one of
but
those
You're on the
nights.
witness stand now.
We were
He's
both
a
drinking and
guy.
Your Honor, I'm
It
gonna
just-
object.
he's my
This is
husband.
outside the scope.
And I do still love him.
Hold on just a second. The objections outside the scope of redirect sustained. I think we've heard all we need to about that.
Give me a love his money.
But you also told, you didn't tell him about your paramour because you wanted to try to save your marriage. That's what you just testified to. That's all.
Thank you. You may step down.
Damn.
Earl, you may call your next witness.
No further witnesses. Proof. No further proof, Your Honor.
Do you have any rebuttal proof?
Yes, Your Honor, just briefly. Go ahead. I called my client back.
You know, I'm gonna watch that
Well, I'll remind you. Your
thing I was watching last night before I got off. I'm gonna have to.
You ever been verbally
Oh.
abusive?
Hey, what up, bitches?
No, we
Oh,
call each other
52.
names.
Oh, no,
That's
no,
it.
no, no. Go,
What was the
go, go,
question?
go,
I'm
go,
sorry.
go.
You ever been verbally abusive to your wife?
We've called each other names. What she said about being out of the house, I did say that. Just because I thought that's what's gonna happen.
Okay. That's all. Thank you.
Earl, do you have any questions?
He says,
You have just a moment.
While you're thinking about your question, go ahead.
So, Mr. Tootle, have you ever called your wife any derogatory names?
I have
What were they?
called her a cunt once.
What else have you called her?
Lazy.
kinda is.
Called her a
Kinda
bitch
is.
too, didn't you?
No,
Do that in front of her children?
Why does this matter?
no, but she did say
Call
when
each
I
other
asked her
names.
how would she pay for her vehicle when this is all over, she said she'll spread her legs like she's always has done before.
You would what?
She said she would spread her legs like she's always done before.
You called her a cunt?
That was back in October, yes.
Probably not something you should.
So a month after you got
He's
married,
laughing. He's
calling your wife
laughing.
derogatory names.
Or
That's been
he's just.
answered.
like,
after she
wow,
called
this
me
is
to
going
roll.
too far.
Objection. Objection.
That looked like a
Thanks.
laugh to me, but whatever.
Objection is sustained.
I'm sure she was
So-
just trying to be a bitch to him. I know, whatever.
Mr.
People
Tootle,
say
you make
shit.
a lot of money,
Not a big deal.
right?
I do okay.
Do a little more than okay. We established that a little bit
You
earlier.
do more than
That's
Objection
fine.
outside the scope of redirect.
Well, actually, you called him as a rebuttal witness, so this is not
Oh, wait.
redirect.
Well, outside the scope of,
Yeah, you
I don't
shouldn't have
think
done
it
that.
applies when you recall him as a rebuttal witness. This is open cross-examination.
Mr.
Overruled.
Tootle, as much as you want to avoid truthfully testifying as to what your income is, you make a lot more
Shut
money
up.
than your wife.
I can, I can
Well,
answer that.
yeah.
So the 14,000 that you have on there is because I took one paycheck and I doubled it. I didn't consider that we have 26 paychecks because we're bi-weekly. So if you add that together, then it gets to 182. So that's why that was that way. When I was given that income sheet, I
that
took one
salt?
paycheck because I don't know what the taxes are because I don't think of it in gross. I think of it in net. So that's why that number was 14,000.
It's a rounding error. It doesn't include an $80,000 bonus.
That's because this year I haven't gotten the bonus.
You've gotten it for the past 10 years at least, is what you testified to, correct?
I know, but I was told to put down guaranteed income.
You're really trying to avoid this question, aren't you?
I'm answering it truthfully. If I was guaranteed to get 80,000, I'd put it down.
All right. You make a lot of money.
asked and answered.
Your Honor, I'm just trying to get to my point that I was about to get to earlier.
You've asked him that question now 3 times, sustained.
Okay.
He makes a lot of money. We get
You
it.
like to use the fact that you make a lot more money than your wife as a threat against her and her children, don't you?
No. I pay for everything. Well, how's that a threat?
You like
That's
to
fact.
threaten to make her homeless, don't you?
No. I don't know, because I don't know her true financial situation. I figured her mom has property, they have a
Wife's,
trailer.
you don't know your
She has a
own
place to
wife's.
go.
But you've told her that you're gonna make sure that she's kicked out of that house.
I didn't say I was going to make sure of that. I said, you will probably be out of the house. I didn't say I'm going to make sure. There's nothing within my power to do that. That's why we're in this court today.
You threatened her
Damn.
that you and your 3 kids are gonna be out of this house.
I did not say you and your 3 kids will be out of this house. I said, it'll be up to the judge.
No more questions.
That's all.
Not the greatest questioning, but he doesn't really have much to
You
work
knew her for
with.
7 years before you married her, right?
I did.
All right. You helped her get a job,
I did.
and you knew she was carrying another man's child when you married her, right?
She already had the baby out when we
Oh,
got
you
married.
had the baby. So she
Correct.
had 3 children by 3 different men, and you knew all of that before you married her.
I did.
So you kind of knew what you were getting into, or at least you suspected you knew.
I kind of figured it was a 50-50 whether it was going to work out.
So
You probably shouldn't say that.
Stupid, I know.
most men, when they get married, they don't think about 50-50 chance of it working out when they,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
ask
exactly
someone
what
to
I'm
marry
saying.
I wanted to
although
believe.
doesn't
I
think-
would say that with the divorce rate in this country, that's probably not far from the average of what marriages
Doesn't think
work
he'll
out
ever
and
find
work out.
anything better. So
My
he'd
question with
rather
this is,
go 50-50
You
chance.
expected
It's
there would be problems, I
sad.
assume.
Yeah, I wanted to believe what she was telling me, that she was past going out and partying, and she was ready to be a family and settle down, and she was looking for
And you-
stability.
Cared
And
for
so-
her and you wanted to help her.
And obviously for 8 years, there's something there, you know, I was fed the whole 9 yards.
Point is that you went into this knowing that there could be problems, right?
I did.
And it turned out there are problems.
Within a couple of weeks, I figured out there was problems.
But you say you still love her.
I do, but I don't think I have the same kind of love that I had before. It's more, I care about her.
All right, that's all. Step down.
Thank you.
That's our brief, Your
Yeah.
Honor.
I'm telling you, that's all it is. He doesn't think he'll ever do anything better, you know? I used
There's
to
an old
think like
saying,
that
"Oh,
for
what
a very
tangled
long,
web we weave when first we practice to deceive."
for a long
I've
time.
heard that
I
before.
thought like
It
that.
applies to everybody in this case. I think Mr. Tootle
Now I've
deceived
been alone
himself
for
when he thought that he was going to be able to marry
years.
this lady and fix her problems and that they would live happily ever after. Although he admits today he thought maybe he only had a 50-50 chance of success in doing so. Of course, Ms. Faulkner has testified that, or at least there was testimony that, I don't think she testified about it, but there was testimony that she didn't realize that she didn't really love him until her therapist, I think it was, that told her she didn't really love him. And if she went out and had sex with 2 other men during the marriage, obviously that would be something that she didn't marry. She did love him. So this is a situation that is a temporary hearing that is designed to keep the parties in life and limb together until such time as they can conclude this matter after discovery and after mediation takes place. They are both asking for a divorce. So therefore, as was pointed out, whether Ms. Balknuck wants to move out of the house or not, right now, that's coming. You're gonna have to do it sooner or later. Mr. Tootle has indicated that he cares for her children, and his concern is that she may make some false allegation against him while they are continuing to live together. So it's gonna take time for her to move out. The Dixon County school system concludes its school year on what, May 23rd, I think it is?
Yes, sir.
And it is this court's opinion that these parties will continue to cohabit in the marital residence until June 1st. At that point, Ms.
She needs to
Faulkner
be out of
will
there.
vacate the property. Mr. Tootle will continue
See ya.
to have temporary possession of the marital residence. I make that statement because of the fact that it is apparent that Mrs. Faulkner cannot
Great.
afford to pay
Why
the
are you
house
here?
payments, and therefore, if he is forced to leave, he's going to still have to make the house payments. She has indicated that she wants to sell the house, which obviously indicates she would then have to leave. In the interim period that they reside together, she will pay all payments that she has on her income and expense statement. I have added, she's showing a shortage of her income and expenses that she's negative $1,505.56. If you add back in the child support payments and her renewable income, then that comes to $5,978.46. So it's clearly more than her expenses are, even considering those expenses, which when I look at, no, and I don't mean this to be harsh, but I don't spend $489 on recreation and entertainment a month. Clothing and personal care, $400 a month. Folks, you're going through a divorce. You're going to have to tighten up a lot of these expenses that are otherwise you might do if you're living in a nice home and having 2 incomes that total over $200,000 a year. This is not going to be the case. Short-term marriages that go through divorce, the court's usually looking to put the parties back in the situation they were in prior to the marriage. It's just that simple. Short-term marriages of 6 months do not typically require or even justify the awarding of alimony or spousal support, absent some compelling circumstances. So I'm just saying these expenses that are here are going to have to be looked at. Her car payment of $1,034.27 is fixed. It's going to have to be paid. She's got cell phones for a 10-year-old, so be it. She'll have to pay for it. Her automobile insurance goes with her car. Her food and groceries of $1,200 a month. She's only going to be required to provide food and groceries for her and her children. He will have to provide food for himself. Laundry and cleaning doesn't seem to be particularly outrageous, but the $400 for clothing and personal care and $489 recreational entertainment may be an area that Ms. Balknuck has to kind of reduce. Mr. Tootle will be required to pay those expenses that are shown on his income and expense statement. Right now, he's paying the house mortgage. He wants to keep the house. The issue of any credit that he is to receive from making the payments on a temporary basis, any increase in the equity that might result from that will be reserved for the final hearing in this case. He's providing right now for the next 2 months at least a place for her and the children to reside until June 1st. And that in my opinion, would justify that. I've taken away the $300 phone bill that she's now going to be required to pay, which means he'll have some small amount. But I also think he's got a greater amount than what's shown on here because there's some flexibility in his income. In any event, he'll pay the monthly mortgages on the house and all of those other bills that he has paid, with the exception of the Chevrolet Tahoe, which she is going to be required to pay. And with that being the case, I will put down this further order. These parties are both restrained and prohibited from involving law enforcement in any way, shape, form, or fashion against one another to gain an advantage in this divorce action, or to seek to have the other removed from the home. A violation of this order will be contempt of court. I'm just simply saying that. I'm not saying you would do that, but I'm saying there's been some allegation that you were going to call the police. There's some reason he might, but I'm simply saying you can't do that under this order. And as a result of that, if something happens and it turns out that somebody violates that order, they're looking at 10 days in jail for even doing that, making that type of report. If there is any indication of violence in the home, you must come to this court, file an application for an order of protection with the Chancery Court of Dixon County, Tennessee, so you will have that protection. And if you feel threatened or you have that, you have the right to apply to this court for an order of protection. They will present it to me personally for me to review, since I'm the one who's hearing this case, and I'll determine whether or not there is a need for an order of protection, and then probably would have to set a hearing even if I denied it. So both of these parties are restrained and prohibited from arguing, fussing, fighting, speaking negatively to each other, cursing each other, certain words that are just not acceptable. And you've uttered one of those in regards to your wife. Whether you agree with what kind of a life she's lived in the past or what kind of behavior she's exhibited, she is your wife. She deserves more respect just for that fact alone. And he deserves, being your husband, to have a little bit more respect than what you've shown him.
This is stupid.
To treat each other with respect in this time you live together. Either of you has the right
to
vacate the home upon your decision to do so. You can move out and let her have the house.
Oh, sorry. How are they supposed to sell a house from both parties?
But you're going to cohabit it peacefully.
Well,
there will be no fussing, fighting, cursing, or anything else. You'll reside in the upstairs bedroom. She'll reside downstairs.
Oh
there will
boy,
be no
I am out of
damage
here.
inflicted on this house by anyone associated with that. So both sides are prohibited from destroying, damaging, or whatever.
Is selling the
You're prohibited
house.
from allowing your 10-year-old to drive the car. At
yeah,
least at this point, just don't let him drive the car.
He's going to be selling the house because
Don't let him
it's
shoot
under.
holes in the wall with a bow and arrow
He
or
paid
whatever,
for everything.
it was that was there. Just be no damage to the residents. Absent an agreement.
Anyways,
otherwise,
if
I'm
he
gonna
does
order
sell the
that there
house,
be an
he's getting all the
appraisal
money.
conducted on the value of this house to determine. I know that wasn't necessarily requested, but it goes with the question of selling. Let's find out what the house is worth. It may be worth considerably more, in which case you may have a lot of equity that you may be entitled to. You may be lost in the downturn of the economic market that real estate has suffered recently. It may be worth less. So as a result of that, we're going to order that the parties agree upon, unless you have some.
Chris Chatham.
I was just about to utter those words. Chris Chatham would be the person who usually does the appraisals in this area. You have any objection to that?
No, that's who I'm looking for.
Chris Chatham will be authorized to.
Yeah, that moment went viral. I mean, it was all over the place for a little while. You know, because she kept talking about how her little friend there was just a friend. And she kept trying to skate around saying that she had slept with him several times while still married. And, yeah. She finally got her to admit that he's not just a friend. He's a little... She was sleeping with him while still married. Oh, shit. So,
All right,
That's
Missy,
false
I
imprisonment.
want you to stop talking, or you can go upstairs to the county jail.
Your Honor, it is your oath to explain the nature and cause of the allegation against me. Are you failing to do that?
All
for the
right, you can either walk out the front door with the officers, or you can walk upstairs to the county jail with the officers. The choice is yours. Either leave
Your Honor, I'm trying to
or
understand.
leave disruptively.
I'm
Well,
not
that's
being
why an
disruptive. I'm
attorney
just
can
trying to
help.
understand the nature and cause of the
All right,
charges.
officers, I'm gonna close
What
it.
am I doing? I'm sitting here trying to understand the charge.
If he gives any more grief,
All I'm asking is to understand the charges. I don't know what jurisdiction is these charges being brought to me under.
oh my
Ms.
God.
Gillette, I'll see you at 3:30 docket.
Your Honor, can I please go home? Your Honor, can I please go home? I'll leave.
All right, well,
Can I go home?
I left it up to them, and I left it up to you, and then they were to behave accordingly.
And you get a
So
speeding
we're not
ticket.
gonna do that, sir. I just need.
All I want to know is the fine. Like normally when you get a ticket or a citation, somebody give you.
I told you that. I told you that.
When you held me in contempt, they went out and searched my car, which was a violation of my Fourth Amendment right. They never issued me a search warrant. They never told me my vehicle was suspected in a crime investigation or any kind of criminal intent or doing anything. So my car was searched.
Well, I think as I understand it, you were put on lockdown because you wouldn't go through booking and processing. They couldn't get you entered into their system.
No,
You refused to get your fingerprints, and you refused to get your photograph, and rather than manhandle you and wrestle you and get you to take your pictures and prints, they had to just put you somewhere safe until you would cooperate.
But that wasn't
what
the
I've heard. I don't know that for a fact.
Well, if you look at the video,
on.
that is inaccurate. When I came in, I was told I was gonna be.
Okay, sir, we'll talk about that just a little bit. Okay, well, Missy, there's no one else hanging around like.
No, Mr. Johnson has called again this morning, and
yes.
he's supposed to be faxing something. My fax machine just went off, so let me see what it is.
Is this the individual who's a sovereign citizen type?
Sovereign citizen military. Yes, and he is.
Oh, what?
Military.
Sovereign citizen in the United States military?
Yes,
that don't make no damn sense.
Sent us. Mr. Johnson he's filed several pro se motions.
He's probably the laughing stock of his company.
I'm not quite sure what they're saying or what his goal is. I had told him to be here in person because of his prior history and contemptuous behavior.
I asked that we set this over to October 25th.
All right, I'm looking for a Johnson. Do I have a Johnson?
Yes, you do. I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes, but you're not the Johnson I was looking for, but I will take your case up. I have a couple. I have a Danny Johnson, and well, I do. Don't I have her on here? Oh, she's Stasha Carter. Do you go by Johnson also?
Okay, so I'm here for Danny Johnson.
Oh, I spent it all. Damn.
I'm a representative for him.
What does that mean?
That means I'm his wife, and we sent documentation.
Are you an attorney?
I'm an attorney, in fact.
You're not an attorney at law?
What?
No.
Okay. So when you say you're an attorney, in fact, you're not an attorney, but you're here on his behalf as a citizen. Is that
No,
right?
I'm not a citizen. I'm not a citizen. But let me state for the record, Mr. Johnson is under doctor's care. He's in recovery. We sent the documentation over to the courts to show that, to show proof of that. We also reserve our rights to any and all reproduction of or distributing of videos on social media platform. And We request the matter to be rescheduled at a later time when he can
Uh-huh.
get through his recovery period.
Uh-huh.
All right, Mr. Johnson failed to appear at his first appearance, February 27, 2024. August 13th, 2024, he appeared. We took formal first appearance. He entered a not guilty plea. Actually, he objected, I think, to just about everything that we did. He was argumentative, disrespectful, interfered with court proceedings. I believe he
I
was,
object, Your
yes,
Honor. I think he was
stop,
just
stop.
he was.
You don't have any standing here today, Miss Carter, because you're not his lawyer, you're not him.
I'm not Miss Carter. I'm not Miss Carter.
Then why does your screen say Sasha Carter?
That's what it says, but I'm not Miss Carter, and it says
Who are
Sasha.
you? Who are you? Before I disconnect you from these proceedings, because you don't have standing to be here. What's your name?
Well, again, Mr. Johnson is under Dr.
Do you want to tell me
Who
your
are
name?
you?
He's here. I've already gave you my name, ma'am. I'm his
Well, then
wife.
say it
I'm
again,
Miss
because I
Johnson.
must have missed it. What's your
Miss
name?
Johnson. Miss Johnson.
What's your first name?
Nicole.
How do you spell that, please?
Nicole.
Nicole Johnson, and you said you're his wife. Is that
That's
correct?
correct. That's
You're
correct.
his legal wife. Okay. Now, if you'll let me continue, and if you won't, then we'll have to remove you from the proceedings. On August 13th, 2024, he became, as I said, argumentative, disrespectful, and interfered with the court proceedings. I found him in contempt. He was arrested, and he was to serve 24 hours in jail. And then, as I recall, the military put a hold on him, and because of whatever reasons, he served more than 24 hours. But he was told to be back here September 27th. And on September 27th, there was an issue that he either was or was not receiving medical service. And he wanted a continuance, and we ultimately continued it to today. Now, that's been a month ago. And you say he's still under doctor's care and can't be here today, or is that, what were you trying to explain there?
What I was expressing, ma'am, is that he was in surgery on the day of the court date. He had
30 days ago, he was in surgery. Okay.
Correct. The doctor put him under doctor's orders to stay on bed rest. And that's where he's currently residing at, on bed rest. And we sent in the documentation to the courts and the doctor. The doctor notified the courts that he's not to appear because he can't travel and he can't fly due to his surgery.
You can't travel.
And we've made it clear to him that he can appear by Zoom. So I'm going to issue a bench warrant, bond forfeiture.
Hold on one second, ma'am, because he is here. He can hear you, but it's
then put him on here.
Oh, he's on here, but he's in a recovery
Aw,
bed, ma'am,
man.
and it's a violation of his rights, his HIPAA rights, to be shown and be broadcasted all across social media as far as
bench warrant, bond forfeiture, no bond, hold.
Ms. Western.
Oh, now do you want to be on here, sir?
Well, I'm first of all,
are you voluntarily appearing, Mr. Johnson?
No, under duress.
I'm not
okay, I'm not duressing you at all. You don't have to be here.
Can I speak, please? I just want to let you know.
Especially seeing as you're sovereign, right?
Medication that alter my. I'm on a medication that I'm supposed to be on bed rest from my procedures for the next 8 weeks and for the following 8 weeks, and then I'm supposed to start my recovery. But I have reached out to the courts. I have had the hospital reach out to the courts in reference to my procedure and my process. I have requested a continuation. I have also sent in letters to request evidence from the case to continue the case prior to these procedures that I have not got a response back. So
Certified mail.
I sent it out registered mail that the courts received, I think on the 23rd, in requesting evidence of the case to continue prior to my surgery, but having the surgeon
It's an unforeseen circumstance.
Ma'am, I want you out of the case now. You're not his lawyer. He's talking, he's representing himself. You're out.
The creator made me his wife, and
I will find you in contempt of court.
Ma'am.
Stop talking, Miss Johnson.
Okay.
Now, both of you stop for just a moment. Miss Gillette, you haven't had a chance to say anything on this. Do you wish to be heard?
Because you're acting like the attorney.
I'm acting like the court,
What?
and you owe me $50, ma'am, for contempt, and if you have another outburst, it's gonna go up, and it will be enforced. $50 direct contempt by Nicole Johnson for her interruption of the proceedings. Ms. Gillette, do you wish to be heard?
Good luck with that.
Ms. Gillette?
Sorry, I was making notes, Your Honor. In this matter, there have been a lot of issues with Mr. Johnson. There is a letter here. I don't know if it came directly to my office or through the court.
Yeah.
It's through the court because it was filed in the court file.
All right, so when you say through the court, you mean it went to the clerk?
It went to the clerk and was file stamped. There is
may or may not have made its way to my office, but if it has, I haven't seen it for the record. Go ahead, please.
There is a note from September 25th, 24. His other hearing would have been the 27th. Asking he be excused. We've had lots of issues with Mr. Johnson in the past. I am taking into consideration that he has provided a doctor's note and information about that visit.
That was the last hearing. What do you have, if anything, for today from the doctor?
That was received. It was file stamped 9/27. I don't know if he's recovering or not. I can't tell you anything about that. So if he is on medication, Judge, I don't want to have anything substantive unless he's not taking pain meds. So I would move it over to November for him to be here, present, and he needs to understand that attorneys can speak for individuals, but not family members unless there's some
You won't be released in November, ma'am.
$100 fine or for contempt against Ms. Johnson. Okay, now, Mr. Carter, you may speak. Yes, sir. Now, if you're
Ma'am, do you even know who you're talking to, ma'am? Because you're calling all these names. Which name? Who are you speaking to?
You told me your name is Nicole Johnson. I'm speaking.
Correct. So you calling Carter, and I expressed to you that nobody's here is Carter.
Well, don't have to put Carter on your screen if you're not Carter.
Ma'am, we made the point to be here in court today, ma'am.
And
that's under the unforeseen circumstance. He's still
all
here.
right, I'm going to end this talk. This court is over. Bench warrant if you don't stop and get out of it. If you don't want this bench warrant, you be out of this conversation and let me communicate with the defendant.
Ma'am,
obviously, Mr. Carter doesn't have any control over you. Okay, Mr. Carter, I'm going to have to end this court because the woman won't shut up. And I'm going to have to leave a bench warrant. If you can get her to shut up and stay out of the conversation, you and I, sir, can have a hearing. Now, okay. How much time do you need this continued, Mr. Carter?
I've never heard her talk like that, ever.
Mr. Johnson, I'm sorry. Missy, can you get that?
Hey, I'm trying to explain to you. The doctor told me it's going to be 3 to 6 months for my recovery.
3 to 6 months for your recovery.
I had
Damn.
So
I've never heard her talk like that before.
Like I said, I haven't even started physical therapy yet.
Do you have an attorney, or would you be willing to take a court-appointed attorney?
As far as the attorney, all I would coming to do is, because I'm on medication, I I don't want the court hold anything against me that I may say due to the type of medication I'm on. And
I
two is
understand.
the fact that I am requesting a continuation. I know y'all saying I've been whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm requesting a continuation at least to December, late December or January.
All right, we're gonna set this over for trial. It'll be for bench trial. And what the doctor told you you'd be in recovery for how long?
I've been 3 to 6 months for
Okay, so this
recovery.
is October, November, December,
It's trying to talk over her.
January.
I think she's trying to talk again.
I will continue this. Missy, what do we have mid to late January?
January.
They're ethical.
She's still
Is
talking.
that month
dude.
that is really challenging?
Yeah, but we do have January 31st at 11 available.
All right, January 31st will be your bench trial. Now, did I understand that someone did receive something from his doctor today or recently? Ms. Gillette, you were talking about something from a month ago.
What time?
Yes, it was filed September 27th to say
Fucking
he had
A.
surgery.
Yeah,
and it was an
we
excuse for the
continued
27th.
that hearing
You know what?
based
Fuck
on
it, I
that
don't
letter.
care.
We continued it to today. But has anybody seen anything more recently?
She's still
No.
talking.
I think the wife was reading something that said he couldn't travel, but I don't think it said anything about
Like people like that
appearing
have
by
some
Zoom.
serious issues, man.
I think it just said he couldn't
The fact that
travel
she
and
is
appear in
still
that
going
fashion.
under her
But
breath.
that's what we need to make sure come January that the doctor understands.
Talk
This
about
can
being
all
a
be done
child.
by Zoom. And again,
Like
Mr.
no one's
Johnson,
hearing you, so why are you
would
saying
you
anything?
consider appointment of an attorney to represent you?
Not at this moment, Your Honor. Like I said, I'm on medication.
Well, an attorney could sure help you navigate through this court system. I understand you wanted to represent yourself, but the attorney could sure help you.
I don't need an attorney at this moment.
All right, we'll document that for the record, Ms. Gillette, in the journal entry that he still does not want an attorney. That we are continuing this again at the defendant's request for medical reasons to January 31st, 11 a.m. Now that's going to be for bench trial, so keep that in mind. The state will have their witnesses ready, and if you have any witnesses, you'll need to have them ready. Hopefully, you won't be under medications January 31st or in any situation that's going to affect that. But I won't issue the bench warrant. Nicole Johnson does owe me $100, or she owes the
That's
court
stupid.
$100.
You shouldn't have done that.
Her 10
What's that
days
say to
pay
her?
that. If she doesn't pay it, then she's going to face more contempt. That
It's
payment needs to be
$100.
paid, Ms. Johnson, to the clerk of the district court.
To have someone talk to you like that and then just ask for $100?
And make sure you put on there contempt for case number GW 2024 TR22. That's, and put on there that it's for payment for direct contempt of Nicole Johnson for continued, well, you won't have to put on there other than for contempt. But I do want the rest of it put in the journal entry, Ms. Gillette.
Ooh, $100.
It's contempt. Or exercise their rights. It's contempt.
Ma'am, you don't have any rights in this hearing today.
I do. I'm not a citizen, ma'am.
I don't care what you consider yourself. You do not have any right to come into any court of law and start interrupting and delaying the procedures and absolutely deliberately and intentionally disobeying what the court instructs you.
Ma'am, I called the county attorney yesterday. I called the clerk yesterday.
I am going to tell you to stop talking one more time before I
know, because you don't want me to express my rights.
This is not your hearing. This is not about you.
God.
I really
Well,
hate
you're
to
making
have
it
to
about
send
me,
the
ma'am.
sheriff to
You're
whatever
making it about me.
state
You
you're
you have
in,
not
but I
you
will
have not
take you
given
to
no
the county
lawful
court.
consideration to this matter,
Mr.
ma'am. He's
Johnson,
under doctor's care. He has provided all the documentation to show that he's under the doctor's care, ma'am, and you have not given no consideration to
you
that.
are so
Commit
fortunate that
Jeanette.
you're not here in person or you'd be locked up right now.
Yeah, I am
And
fortunate.
Mr.
Thank you.
Johnson
God
will
gives
be
me
locked up
fortune.
if
God
he
gives
is
me
not
that.
Send
here in
a warrant
person.
out for arrest.
Mr. Johnson is ordered to appear in person for bench trial January 31st,
Where's
11
some
a.m.
fucking
Ms.
balls?
Carter?
Yeah, because you want to
Jeez.
retaliate against
Okay.
him, don't you?
Ms. Carter now owes $200 in fines, and I'm disconnecting this call so I don't have to send the Greenwood County Sheriff to whatever state she's in to get her picked up and locked up for contempt. This hearing is adjourned.
Ma'am, every time
Missing-
somebody expresses their lawful rights to defend themselves, you hold them in contempt. Why is that? You are a judge. You are compelled to provide protection for we the people. You acting as an attorney, giving advice to people, bringing people down, and he's in a situation to where he's under doctor's
Dude,
orders.
you
It's
have
a
to lock
shame
people up
that you
with that
still wanted
talk
him
like
to
that.
present himself under the doctor's orders of bed rest and medication.
She's not even supposed to
before
be
the
there.
court.
The camera
On the
yourself
camera,
when
so
you
you can
talk to me,
extort
Ms.
them,
Carter
and you
or
can
Ms.
spread it all
Johnson.
across social media, and you can talk down on them, and you can make money off of it because you go and you spread it, and then you get up all
Hey,
these views.
put the camera on yourself if you want to tell me off, Miss Johnson.
I can put the camera where I want to. That's my legal
All
right,
right.
man.
You are
Send the bench
to
warrant out.
appear, I will send the orders for you to appear personally because you're going to serve some time for this disrespect.
Good.
Ms. Johnson.
It's disrespectful what you having him do
Missy,
on camera under the
disconnect her.
circumstance.
This court hearing is adjourned.
Yeah, disconnect yourself because you're unlawful.
Wow.
All right.
What the hell? That's it? I want to see it. You probably don't see it because she goes there in person. I'd love to watch her go to jail. She's got a fucking mouth on her. Oh well.
They're so
Here's a
scared
squatter.
for me to turn myself in.
Kristen Carter. Is Kristen Carter here?
Squatter.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Thank you. We are on the record in 2024 TR 204, State of Kansas versus Kristen Colleen Carter. Please announce appearances.
May it please the court, this state appears by Jill Gillette, County Attorney.
And Ms. Carter, you appear in person and without counsel, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And we are here on a diversion or status review. Ms. Carter, I believe you were planning to look into diversion. Did you do that?
Yes, I did.
And did you apply?
I did apply, and I was to make my $100 first payment, and I failed to do so.
Same court.
I couldn't come up with the funds. My husband passed August 2nd, and unfortunately, any funds that I did receive went to funeral arrangements.
Show us proof.
And different things of that sort. So I'm
Show
told
proof that he's
I was
passed
told
away.
just to come to court and see what we could do, I guess.
So your husband passed August 2nd?
Yes, ma'am.
So that was the last day we were in court as well. Did you know that?
I don't believe so.
We had a diversion status conference. Oh, I'm sorry, you failed to appear that day. But Mr. Dean did tell me he had sent you the agreement in treatment. So
I'm suspicious of this.
After court, it says
I
you
think
called
she's
after
lying.
court. You told us you were in treatment and didn't get the Zoom link. And we told you the next hearing date.
That
we
day,
told you
huh?
to call the county attorney's office as soon as possible
She's full of
about
shit.
the diversion application. And that was about 11:45 in the morning. So did your husband pass after that?
He passed
Ooh.
at 4 o'clock that afternoon. I didn't know I had anything to do with court
Anyone.
on that day.
One thing you start to see when you start watching, like, I have seen thousands of these. I swear to God. I used to have, I used to believe people way too much. I am telling you, people have the same excuses over and over and over again. It's incredible. I now start to kind of understand why judges have like such a short, you know, I don't know, short fuse for people. Because I've gone from, dude, you give her a fucking, give her a shot. God damn. To lock him up. um, what was I saying? One thing I have noticed when people, like, when you ask someone a question and they answer, but immediately within seconds, or not even, sometimes they'll kind of carry it on like she did. Once they answer the question, they start talking about something different immediately. And that's exactly what she did.
Okay, well, who has
you can
the-
see.
Okay, so you've gone through definitely gone through some things, as you said. Where are the children?
They're with me. I got them back. They
How
were
did
never
you-
out of my custody, but
Well, how did you get the children back if you were in treatment? Did you leave treatment when he?
he hung himself in your jail, and that's why I'm.
Okay, well, who has?
Afternoon. I didn't know I
Was about
Oh yeah, right here.
11:45
Watch.
in the morning.
11, or it must have been 4 o'clock. She already started talking about something else.
So did your husband pass after that?
He passed at 4 o'clock that afternoon. I didn't know I
See?
had anything to do with court on that day.
See?
All right, well,
I'm telling you,
called in. I'm not sure why we have the confusion, but
I don't even remember calling in on that. I don't remember any affiliation that day with any type of court.
do you remember
I bet
being
you
in
her
treatment?
husband did pass.
That
It
was
was
a
just
Friday.
years ago.
No, I was not in treatment at that time. I was at the Oxford Living Home.
Maybe it was another day.
Well,
He committed. Sorry.
I don't know. All I can tell you is that I showed that we had a court hearing, you didn't appear, and then what else I had said, rather than repeat it all. So what are your intentions concerning these charges at this time?
Yes, ma'am. So sorry, Your Honor. I have gotten my tags, I have gotten my insurance, and I have gotten registration. Everything is legal on the car now. And I do have proof of that. And I can email anything as well.
Well, my question was, what do you intend to do? Do you intend to enter a plea continue your plea of not guilty? Do you intend to plead no contest, or do you intend to plead?
I plead guilty, Your Honor. I did it. I mean, I didn't have tags. It was my fault.
Are you wanting to talk to an attorney about this before you proceed further, or are you waiving your right to an attorney? And I would remind you, if you cannot afford an attorney, you can apply and see if you qualify for
Alright,
court appointed.
let's go fight this spider.
I'd rather proceed. I've overcome a lot of barriers. I've been sober since April 17th. Sorry, I'm really nervous. I've been sober since April 17th of this year, and so I just want everything to go behind me. So.
All right. If you want to continue your not guilty plea, you can see if the county attorney would give you any extensions in your application. If you think you'll be able to afford the fees anytime in the near future.
I am working. I actually have 2 jobs. I just started a new one yesterday, and I get paid on the 6th. So I think that, I mean, if that's in my best interest, I could go continue with the diversion.
I could give you a little bit of more time to see if the county attorney would give you some leeway in that completion date.
If I plead guilty, is it just paying fines or?
They do carry jail time sentences. Probation is usually granted, but I can't tell you your sentence or what it is or is not before it's determined.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'll go ahead and contact their office then and see if they want to continue with the diversion.
Ms. Gillette, do you have any objection to that procedure, continuing it and giving her time to call?
Judge, we've been working on this diversion for a long time and it hasn't happened. I don't know that I want to continue on with having the diversion process. She's had failures to appear and other issues.
Okay.
You know, if she wants an attorney to work out the case, that's fine. If she prefers to plea on it, you know, my position and recommendation is going to be to set up a payment plan for her and that she can get her payments in, and there might be some underlying jail time recommendations for probation, but I think that setting her up a payment plan that's stretched out over 12 months is probably better than trying to make her do the diversion payments very quickly.
Okay, I understand.
So, and then she's told you that if you plead today, she'll recommend probation with a payment plan so that you wouldn't actually serve any jail time unless, of course, you violate your diversion, your probation. Do you want to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself, as you said before?
Yeah, I'll go ahead with it.
All right. And do you feel like anyone's making you give up your right to an attorney?
No.
Okay. You're doing this freely and voluntarily on your own choice?
Yes.
All right. Then I would ask that the record, including the journal entry and the docket notes, reflect that you've waived attorney.
Okay. And Your Honor?
Yes.
I have a case in Butler County with you, and I wanted to bring that up. I hope that it's okay. I missed the last court date there. I apologize. It's my fault. Things have just been kind of rocky. I have a warrant out in Butler County. I'm 3 hours from there. I have not turned myself in, to be honest, because for one, I mean, I have my kids now, and they're under my roof. I'm taking care of them on my own. My health conditions, and I haven't had time to turn myself in, and I've honestly been a little hesitant about it. So I don't know how you feel about that or what I can do with that.
What you can do is contact the sheriff, either the Butler County or the sheriff local to you, wherever you are. You can turn yourself in and then you can post any bond that may be set in that case. But that's what I would tell anybody. But I can't take that case up, even though I may be the judge on that. I'm in a different court setting. They're both part of the 13th Judicial District, and that's how I come to be judge on both. But
okay, so what do you?
I would just tell you to turn yourself in on that. What kind of charges are they?
It's just for no tags.
No tags only?
I believe so. It might be no tags and no insurance.
Do you have an attorney over there?
I don't. And you have a no bond hold on it?
How do you know all this?
My bondsman, and he's on live right now. Chris.
Your bondsman is here on this docket? Who's your bondsman?
Here. Chris, I don't know how to pronounce the last name.
Florio?
Yeah.
Mr. Florio, are you here? I'm looking for Chris Florio, bail bondsman.
He said he would be. I don't.
So you have a bail bondsman that knows you've got an active warrant and has not turned you in or told you to turn yourself in, but he's told you what the bond conditions are. Tyson, are you here on that case?
No, that's a different bondsman, Your Honor.
Sometimes they've been covering for each other lately. So Tyson, are you here on that case for the other bondsman?
No, Your Honor, I'm not affiliated with Florio.
Well, that's good for you. But at this moment, that's good for you.
All right.
Because I have a real difficult situation. The bondsmen know they've got a warrant out and they don't turn them in. They just tell them, well, you've got a no bond hold. It's almost like you're aiding when that happens. It's almost like the bondsman is aiding them in avoiding the warrant.
Well, I'm 3 hours away. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
The car, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't even know how to get up there to turn
Ms.
myself
Gillette,
in.
what is your recommendation, knowing that she has an active warrant for failure to appear in another jurisdiction and her bondsman's helping hide her from us apparently?
Well, she needs to get herself turned in, whether she turns herself in where she's at or she comes here and turns herself in. The best thing to do is to get herself turned in so she can resolve.
Do you
With our
want to proceed
case,
with this case? What do you want to do on this one?
Manipulative
have a warrant
behavior.
I don't have a warrant on her, and we can proceed with.
Like, things are going well. The judge feels sorry for her. So here's a pile of everything that I have as well. And I'm hoping that you'll let me go with this too. But didn't work.
Our case, but she does need to get turned in for Butler County because Butler County will want to get their case turned in too. Since she hasn't missed since the failure to appear a while back, where she was in the Oxford House. She would have the ability to. I mean, I can't ask for a warrant in my case because she's not failed on my case.
Okay, well, I
But
just didn't know if you were comfortable with your offer a while ago with an active warrant. And it sounds like you are okay to do that as long as she gets herself turned in Butler County. So, Ms. Carter, let's keep those two cases, those two counties separate.
Okay, sorry.
At this time, how do you plead to, I've already shown that you have waived your right to counsel on the record knowingly and
She may have gotten
voluntarily.
that guy in trouble
How do you
too.
plead to count one, operating a motor vehicle in Greenwood County, Kansas on April 15th, 2024
did.
without proper registration or tag?
Guilty.
You're admitting that you did do the act charged?
Yes.
How do you plead on count two, operating without liability insurance?
Guilty.
How about you had a driver's license apparently issued, but you weren't carrying it while you were driving?
Correct. Guilty.
All right, I will accept the pleas of guilty as knowingly and voluntarily made. And where were you doing this driving?
I was headed back to go to rehab.
I will accept not only your pleas as knowing and voluntary, but also that a factual basis and jurisdiction exists. I would find you guilty of counts 1, 2, and 3. And Ms. Gillette, the state's recommendation for sentencing, please.
No insurance, it carries a mandatory $300 fine. The no vehicle registration carries a fine. In this case, since she's back current and has paid for the registration, I would ask for the minimal fee of $50. And for the no DL in possession, I again would ask for a minimal fine. All of them can carry jail time, but the no proof of insurance we're supposed to issue jail time at least on it. So I would ask for a 90-day underlying sentence, run 30 days on the other two, run them all concurrent to each other, and suspend them for 12 months probation. There is a request for $17.93 for restitution from the sheriff's office for medical services provided or done on this case.
Who received the medical? Was it her or one of them?
Yes, it was from Miss Carter. So it's $17.93. The county received a write-off on a good chunk of the medical bill, so we only had to pay $17.93 to them. And for her to get herself turned in over in Butler County as a condition of her probation.
All right. Anything else you'd like to say before I determine what your sentence will be, Ms. Carter? You don't have to say anything further, but you can if you want.
No.
Now, you mentioned that you have 3 children living with you now?
I have 2.
2, and were they living with their father prior to his passing?
No. You might know him. His name was Andrew Henry. You probably remember in previous cases you had with us. He committed suicide in Butler.
Okay, and you were
in El Dorado County, and that's why I haven't wanted to turn myself in either, because I don't want to.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, let's, okay, so.
You're gonna use that
were the
too?
2 of you living
Come on,
together at
man.
the time, or other than the fact that you were in treatment?
I left him to go to treatment, and then I brought him here to get clean, and we were on our way to. I was on my way to take him to rehab, and we got pulled over, and he had a warrant out of El Dorado.
Sergeant Lewis, please call desk.
So when he
Sergeant
got there,
Lewis, please call desk.
What?
He killed himself
Then
2 days later.
Okay, did he do that in jail or at home?
In jail. He hung himself in your jail, and that's why I haven't.
Okay, well, who has the? Okay, so you've gone through definitely gone through some things, as you said. Where are the children?
They're with me. I got them back. They
How
were
did
never
you-
out of my custody, but
Well, how did you get the children back if you were in treatment? Did you leave treatment when he died?
right. No, so Lafayette was my treatment, and I left them July 21st, and I went to Oxford. It's sober living. After Oxford, I got my kids. I lived there for about maybe not even a month.
Well,
and
tell
I got
me
my
this. What I want to know is, did you leave Oxford House early?
Yes.
And your children, who was taking care of the children while he was in jail?
My mom was taking care of the kids while I was in Oxford.
Okay, so mom took care of the kids, now you've got them back, you're taking care of them yourself, and you live in what town? You said you're 3 hours away. What town is that?
Joplin, Missouri.
Okay, so you're in Joplin.
Yeah.
Okay, is that where your mom lives too?
Yeah.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you're working 2 jobs? Where do you work?
I work for a cleaning company, and then I work for the Joint. And I started there 2 days ago.
Okay, and does
So I'm
mom take
scared
care
to
of the
lose my job.
Does mom take care of the kids while you work?
No, they're old enough to stay home. I have a 15-year-old and a
Dr. Element,
They'll be
our
12.
negotiators just lost contact with the suspects. They are angry and volatile. You are go for entry.
Ah. How about that? Ah, fuck, it works. Whatever. Holy shit. Oh, this is sensitive.
Put your hands up! Get down! Entry team to TOC. Suspect is down.
Lead, this is TOC. Proceed with mission.
Drop it! One suspect down. Get down, now!
This is TOC. EMTs and trailers are standing by.
Entry team to TOC. Suspect is down. Get down. Don't wait for anything. Making it safe. Don't move! Suspect Freeze!
God damn.
Police, get down on the ground! Drop it now!
Medical assistance is standing by.
God damn.
Got them all zipped up.
Hands up! Down on your knees!
Whoops.
Ready to go. To talk. Lead to dock. Ready for pickup.
Lead, this is Talk. Send him.
You think I wanted this to happen?
Get down! I want to see hands! Police, you're under arrest!
I'm going to prison? No fucking way!
Down on your goddamn knees now! Get on the ground now!
Walk away, pendejo! I'm not going in! Fuck me! Drop the gun! Suspect down! Putting it down. Don't run!
Police, get your hands up! Hands on your head, do it now!
Way out of this!
Drop your weapons!
Fuck you,
Talk
bastard!
report.
Drop it and get
Trailer's
down!
Let
inbound.
me walk away!
Get down on the ground
I'm
now!
going to prison?
Police, hands on your head!
No fucking way! Now! It's on the ground!
Put your hands up!
Gold.
Oh. Oh my God. Really?
Evidence secured. Please let me go. I have kids.
Get down and keep your hands up!
Secure him. Got him.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Do not move. Hey, let's make a deal. Pendejo. Talk. Suspect secure. Ready
All
to
the
pick up.
flashing.
Element, this is Talk. Trailer's in.
Tell you one thing, the sensitivity is unreal.
Incoming. Proceed with
I don't
caution.
know why it...
Policía! Safe.
Put your hands up! Police, get down!
Putting down a chem light.
I got an idea.
Put your fucking hands up!
No! Hands up!
Don't hands shoot. Up!
I'm not with them! Moving into handcuff.
Dude, what is that? Why is it doing that?
I gotta do this. Civilian ready to go. Element to top. Civilian is good to go. Compliant.
Talk to lead. Keep going.
Hands up, do it now!
Should be right around this corner. Alright, so should be some in here. Here we go. Fucking document, eh?
Light stick.
Down on the ground, now!
Talk. Bagging.
Talk to entry team. Forensics notified.
Nothing else? You'll be mine. Da-da-da-boom. You'll be mine.
Police, hands up!
Red is down. Talk to lead. You are clear to proceed.
Should have got your hands up.
I'll save it.
Element to talk. Suspect is down and in need of medical.
Down on your knees,
This is
hands
talk.
up!
Make them stable and proceed with mission.
Hands on your head!
Notifying Tam.
Did I fucking get him? Nice.
Get down on your knees!
Element to talk.
Police, get down! Don't touch
Element, this is
His
Talk.
ass.
Proceed with mission.
Moving into handcuff.
Thought he was right there.
Listen to me. I have to leave the cuffs on.
Ready for evac.
Good to go.
Talk here. Send them.
Anybody? Oh yeah, that guy. Guy we killed coming under the fucking door. What an idiot.
I want to go home. I want to go home, please.
Alrighty. He's tied up and ready to go.
Hands up! Drop to your knees! LSPD, don't move! Hands on your head, move! Police, don't move! Hands up, don't move! LSPD, don't move!
Lead to talk. We have a suspect down here. Need Thames ASAP.
Get down now!
Talk reporting. Stabilize them and we'll send EMTs.
Police, get down! Get down and don't move!
Secured.
Raise your hands! Hands up above your head!
Get your hands up and get down slowly.
Put your hands up now!
Holy shit.
Put your hands up! Get down! I want to see hands!
I got cuffs.
Hands in the air!
Get that thing out of my face. I'm unarmed. Don't
Police,
shoot.
down on the ground!
Turn around. Don't get up.
Getting compliance.
Talk here. Move on.
Suspect cuffs secure. Got it.
I got you. Don't worry.
Lead to talk. We got weapons here.
Talk to Element. Secure the area and we'll send forensics in.
Nothing to worry about. Just a bunch of fucking guns.
Keep your hands up! Hands up! Above your head!
Nope, sorry.
Go find the real
Find you
criminal.
all. Shut up before I put a bullet in your head. Sweetie. Alright, let's go. Let's finish this piece of...
Get on the ground now!
No! Always wanted to do that.
Right down! Hands up! Do it now!
I don't have anything to do with it.
Got it back. Cuffs are on.
What?
Let's go.
You're gonna sue me?
Hands up now!
Сколько не звала, не кричит, никто не отвечает. Выйдет дверь от двойная, бежала в избушку, там нет никого.
Get down now!
Нашла одного козленочка. Как узнала коза своих детей, села на...
Turn around. Keep your hands up.
However much you want.
I didn't do anything.
Hurry up, motherfucker!
Talk to
Come up the
Element.
damn stairs!
Proceed with mission.
Convenient writing on the wall.
Move over there.
Меня грешишь, мам. Я не твоих козлят съел. Полно горевать. Пойдем
Dude.
Ignore me, motherfucker.
Dude, you! Are you stupid? I forget how to pick him up.
You think I wanted this to happen?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get out of this, amigo.
Fuck out of here,
I
you
always
stupid
do.
idiot. I can't fucking remember how to pick him up. Oh well. Alright, this time
Hey,
I know for a
who you think you're messing with? Huh? Hands on your head, now!
this is all dark.
I can write a very big check for you, amigo. Your friends didn't last long, huh?
What French? What the hell are you talking about?
I got custody.
Let me get out of here. I won't say anything.
Yeah, good job securing all the evidence.
Let's make a deal.
Guys. Did we already go through here?
See what happens when you don't mind your own business?
Police, hands in the air. LSPD, don't move.
Down on your knees!
LSPD.
What do you say? Any car
Put your hands up now.
Just take these off and I'll... Let me see those hands!
Down on the ground.
Okay, okay.
Blue, restrain her.
I got it.
I have to do this.
Good to go.
Are you ready? Alright. Now I know how to hang low. God damn. We really did come in here pretty hot, didn't we? We came in here pretty hot, huh? Get out of here.
I think I'm gonna throw up. Lot of dead cops outside.
Alright. We're gonna go to the other side. Sorry for the flickering. Jesus Christ. I don't know why it's doing that. Isn't this it? There must be someone hanging around somewhere that we didn't get.
Hands up now! Drop to your knees! Down on the ground! Move! Put your hands up!
Please, I can't feel my hands.
Not my fucking problem, is it? Is that weapons? Ah, weapons catch.
Entry team to talk. Weapons located.
I think that might be it. No?
Get down!
Someone's gonna come out of nowhere and shoot and kill me.
Jesus Christ, I don't want to die.
What the fuck, man? Got everybody. Oh, I think I know what. I know what I'm missing.
Okay. Hands up! Down on your knees! However much you want. Get down! I want to see head down on your goddamn knees! Get on the ground, now! Police, get your hands up! Hands on your head, do it now! Put your hands up!
The hell?
Get down and keep your hands up! Put your hands up!
He doesn't do the, he should do the swear more often.
Police, get down! Put your fucking hands up!
There you go. There you go, buddy. He's a Christian man.
Element to
There he is.
talk.
This is
Officer
Dr.
casualty!
That's how we get it done, folks. Roll in for debrief.
Oh, let him hang. Shit, I get a B. Yeah, figured. Stressed and anxious. I'm sorry. You're fired. All of you. Fired. Bitches. All a bunch of bitches. Alright, I'm not playing it all. I'm gonna watch. Welcome to Briscoe. Which one's this one? The mansion? Oh, that's a good one, though. Alright, fine. Do it one time. This time, though. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna do this just because it's that good, I think. Alright, that's good enough. Why? Why are you doing that? Please stop it. Let's see if anyone else has that problem. Of course they do. Yep, I'm not the other one. Ready or not, graphics glitch. Removing the preloader shaders. Re-download the game. It's DLSS. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. It's always fucking Nvidia. No one know why? Because you're a bunch of bitches. That's why. Okay. Time to get these cult freaks. A little juice. Give them a little juice. Yes, this is a cult.
Entry team, this is Talk. Suspects have a foothold in this area and they're refusing to cooperate. Entry team, you are go to move and clear.
These cult bastards, they're gonna find out. The leader is a chick. And I say, usually guys end up running cults because they're crazy. They're out of their mind. But hey, you want to put a girl in charge of a cult, that's fine with me. I really don't know if I've ever seen a cult led by a chick. Now that I think of it. Like, in all seriousness. That's not a good noise. That's not good.
Gold.
Pie.
Peek it.
On it. I got nothing.
Really?
Mirror it. Done.
And I know someone's under there.
Wand's ready.
Let me
Open
guess,
it on the
2 armed
left.
suspects.
It's good. Looks good.
Okay. Well, I guess
Move
we're
in and
just
clear
gonna
it.
have to
Come on.
open and clear.
Moving!
Open it on the left.
I got nothing here.
Down now. Drop your weapon now. Out.
Get down and keep your hands up! Police, get down!
Moving in.
Put your hands up!
There's a cage here with your name on it. You don't have what it takes. Come closer. I'll die before I give up. Place alive. Do it, asshole. Turn around and walk away. Neither of us are leaving this place alive.
Put your fucking hands up!
Don't agitate the situation further.
Whoops. Whoopsies.
Police, hands up! Police, get down! Hands up! Down on your knees!
Don't worry, guys, I'll get her. She ain't gonna do nothing.
Hands on your head, now!
Don't you fucking move.
Is that all you got?
Suspect in custody. Talk to Element. We're ready.
Oh, you have no idea what you just got yourself into.
Oh, I think I do. I've done this a couple times, actually. Thank you, though.
Stay on me.
Behind you.
What's up, bitches?
Hands on your head, move!
Hands up.
Get down, I want to see hands!
Oh, that was very nice
I'll
of
get
you.
him ready. I won't
Oh,
hurt you.
there's another one out here, though. I know you out here.
Civilian is ready.
Drop the weapon and get down.
And she wasn't so lucky.
Cover me.
Hands up, above your head!
Yeah, she wasn't so lucky.
I'll bag it.
Over here!
Yeah.
Good to go. All good.
Yep. Bagger.
Safe.
Bagger and tagger.
Hands up, drop to your knees! LSPD, don't move! Get down! Down on the ground, now! Get down on your knees! Put your hands up!
The fuck?
There.
Jesus Christ.
Stop. One down.
I
Entry
literally
team,
did
top.
not see her.
Proceed with mission.
Suspect has got it back.
Like, it was so dark. Got my back. It's just that crazy bitch that we,
What were they thinking? About time. Don't move.
Element to talk. Suspect is down. This is talk. Continue with your mission. Suspect down. Lead, this is talk. Proceed with your mission.
I got cuffs. Suspect safe. Secure.
Just to rally him up a little bit.
Down on your goddamn knees now!
Okay.
Cuffing.
Alright, I think we're all clear in here. Wait, wasn't there a room I didn't go through? Piece of shit. You didn't need that computer anyway. You know what? Let's go up. Oh, this is where we have some fun. Okay, or, you know, or not.
Over there! Over there! There! Stay right there! I'm coming!
Alright, that's
Here,
enough.
asshole! I'm coming!
Motherfuckers. They're done. They're done. Fucking bitches. Done!
Over there! Over there! Stay right there, asshole! I'm coming!
Fucking Jesus! Who opened that? Was that you?
Entry team to talk. Contact down.
Doc
Maybe
here.
it was me.
Proceed with mission.
I actually did not open that door. I think she did. You almost killed me though. Nice job. It's too bad. Fucking weird, but alright. Won't think nothing less. Oh. This is a... Alright, I think we're clear over here. Oh. Maybe evidence. Oh.
This can't be real.
Yeah. Fucking crazy. It's a cult. It's a cult, Leon. Whatever your name is. Shit gets weird. Alright, did we already go through here? No, we didn't.
Drop your weapon.
Suspect
down.
Down.
The leader.
This is talk.
Damn.
Proceed with
What was
mission.
that? Leader is up there.
Get down now!
You're better than him.
Open it and throw a
let's
stinger.
change.
Good to go.
Locked.
Then fucking picklock it. You want me to do it for you? Yeah, get the hell out of my way, bitch.
Switch with me.
There. Enjoy.
Beam stinger.
you to place weapon on the ground!
Element to talk. Got a suspect down.
Element, this is Talk. Tag him and keep moving.
Get out of there now! Down on your knees, hands up! Let me see those hands!
Got him. Got a bag.
Do you know if there's any more of them?
Hands on your head! Do it now!
Civilian ready. Civilian ready for talk. Civilian
Talk
is good
to
to go.
lead.
Move in, clear the
Trailer's
room.
notified.
Get down! I want to see hands! Keep your hands up!
Opening on the left.
Open it on the right.
Looks clear over here, boss.
Hey, might want to watch out for her, though.
Securing the area for any contacts.
Sorry, guys.
Move in, bang and clear.
Knowledge.
Yeah. You're gonna like that one.
Flash. Opening on the right. Empty over here, no contacts.
Where the fuck is she? Ah, she's over there. She's out there.
Drop the weapon and get down. Get down on the floor right now. Get on the fucking ground. Do it now. Drop the weapon and put your hands on your head.
On me, move.
On you. Hands up. Drop the weapon. Police, hands up. Suspect down here. Contact is down.
Hey, he shot first, okay? Alright, boys. I'd say let's breach it with C2. Let them know we're here.
Charge the door,
We
then
ain't
clear it with
fucking
stingers.
around. Sorry. I actually need to secure that shotgun.
Ready. Now it's a party.
Goddamn right it is.
Rating explosive. Deploying.
Yep. I can't see anything.
Empty over here. No contacts.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Good here. Searching.
Don't you find any evidence? No. Actually,
Wanted.
under that door.
Doing it. Got the wand.
Talk to Element. Objective failed. This one's a wash. Report to Talk for debrief.
Pressing tabs.
Just gonna leave that there. Not saying anything. Okay. Alrighty. It's time for Briscoe. Well, I want to say... I want to see something real quick.
We going up another floor or? Okay, we are.
Oh. Yeah, I want to see what his conclusion was to... Then again... Let's see. Oh my God, really? Going through old comments. Everyone's racist nowadays. Everybody. Oh my God, I'm so fucking tired of it. I haven't even been watching the news. I can't anymore. Like going fucking backwards. Analog horror. See, this guy right here, Immortal Marcus, he watches analog horrors. I am a huge fan of analog horrors. And there was one. I haven't even finished Ludo yet. The reason why I stopped it is because it wasn't as scary as I thought it was. Really? Oh, I gotta start Indica. Indico is a weird, really good game, though. Oh, you know what's a good one? The Mimic. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
Holy
Hey guys, what
The Mimic. I think that's what it is. Vita Carnis. This guy, Darian Quilloy. Yep, this is the guy that makes the series. So there's these things that exist, and they're called mimics. This is an instructional, like, this would basically be if these things really did exist, like they send you home videos to how you defend yourself against these mimics.
As of the time of this video's release, we have been facing a concerning increase of missing persons and fatalities on a global scale. The reason for this is because we are under attack. We have discovered that there has been a significant growth of mimic populations, which is threatening public safety. National leaders have released this instructional recording to teach you on how to defend yourself. Here is what you need to know about the threat. Mimics are humanoid, intelligent predators that are highly adaptive and feed solely on human prey. Mimics gain information on people by watching their daily lives and pick to hunt people when they are most vulnerable. The most common times a mimic will attack is when you are asleep, out walking alone, or in a cornered position. Mimics are cautious and calculative creatures, taking precautions to ensure a successful hunt. They utilize various tactics to capture a person by surprise. One of the more well-known tactics is hiding itself inside of furniture to blend into its environment.
Oh.
Common objects that mimics can hide inside are sofas, recliners, wardrobes, ottomans,
Yeah, the guy makes
and other
obviously
places
makes
a
these
mimic
things
can
too.
comfortably wait. Mimics are able to contort their body in ways that allow them to fit inside smaller places. They also use it to expand their body, making themselves appear larger for intimidation. Another method mimics use to blend in is their ability to put on and wear clothing. Mimics put on layers of shirts, pants, and jackets to hide their bright red skin and blend into densely populated areas. In very rare cases, mimics can develop and grow to look very similar to human beings. Pairing this with clothing, it can be very hard to tell the difference between a mimic and a person right away. If you are unsure if a person is a mimic, look out for key features that may reveal their true form. Look for abnormal facial features, like large, bulbous eyes, flat noses, wide mouths and an uncanny smile, and clammy skin. Also pay attention to other exposed body parts like hands. Mimic people will have long fingers with no fingernails. If you are unable to see their face or hands, watch their walking pattern. Mimics' legs are long and hunched. Their walking will be unusual and irregular. Officials will need to locate you to help. Stay low and stay quiet.
Stay quiet.
With the information you have learned, use it well, and stay safe.
Stay safe. Here's a mimic. Like I said, the guy creates and makes these videos. Sometimes on Blender, sometimes he makes them like the hands and stuff. He does a really good job. Some of them are fucking really freaky. The Christopher and Janice case, 1993.
Got it. Let's see. Yep, it's working.
Hey, can we get a move on?
One sec. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
I thought you only had 30 minutes of tape on that.
I know, but just gotta see how it works. Like,
Yeah, well,
I never got to
don't
use
have
one of
all
these. It's too bad. You were the only person who could film with me, so you're gonna have to put up with it.
Fine.
Screw you. Screw you.
Screw you.
It's still way too dark. One sec. There we go. Hello.
Cold.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. You got some light now. Oh, look at that over there.
Second version of what?
Anything unless I like point directly over there. Like, nope, can't see nothing.
Are you sure we should be out this late?
Fine, I'll cook you stuff when we get home. Don't worry.
I'm hungry.
Too bad.
Oh. I wish I could... Well, then again, you haven't seen Briscoe Park. There's probably a good 45 minutes of videotape for Briscoe Park. Briscoe Park is my favorite analog horror yet. I'm still trying to figure out what the tapes are about. I'm still confused. Actually, I'll go to, after this video, I'll go to Briscoe Park. because I want your opinion.
Still turns off and on randomly for some reason. Like, it's the best thing I could get my hands on, though. Turning on and off, but it's the only thing that they would give me. It works, though. I just gotta watch.
This is gnarly.
It's not my fault. This guy lives in a fucking dump. We're almost there.
Guy lives in a dump. What is he selling something to someone? And it's gonna be a mimic?
Bush. Careful.
Jesus, what are you guys, just a 30-minute video of walking?
Almost there.
Uh-huh.
It'll be like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? We're on the road. We're almost there.
Christ. I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
It's cool. Like, we could get a shot of this in, like, atmosphere, you know?
It just looks like tetanus to me.
Hold till. One second, let me get a good lighting on that. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Hey, look, it's like old stuff here as well.
Come on, man. Where's the mimic?
I'm on the
Jesus
flat
Christ.
part now. Yeah, we're close.
Dude.
This is the spot.
I got like 10 minutes of it just walking.
This thing. Okay. So you take the camera and the light. Point at me, but don't point at my eyes, please. Make sure. How do I look? Like a barf bag. Thanks. Alright, give me a second. And let me do a little read.
Okay, guys, come on. Oh.
Much? Yeah. Okay, should I reach?
So what happened?
Beth? I just want to go home. Come on.
okay? What are you doing? Because this isn't funny. Oh! God!
Yeah. Hey. Homegrown movies. That's all good, man. Alright, Briscoe Park. I don't know how this guy only has 52,000 subscribers. So we could do these tapes in order. They didn't come out in order. Not even close. Actually, there's some missing, I think. There's got to be a reason, though, right? Why they're... Okay, so on the bottom, submission statement, barrel mostly contained, minor disturbances detected, follow-up not required. So this house is out in the middle of nowhere, right? I don't know if you know, but I showed it yesterday. And... barrel mostly contained. And then at the very end, this happens. Right? A wind, and then footsteps. And if you notice, he wasn't scared at all. He's not running. Nothing. Just walks away. Right? So that's the first video to ever come out. Second, I'm gonna kind of... I'm not obviously gonna watch the entire thing. Submission statement. After further review, I was being watched. Follow-up not required. So, it goes to this. This town is empty. Seems like it. But this church is out in the middle of nowhere once again. I'll tell you some of the theories people have. I heard one last night that actually somewhat makes sense, and I never thought of before. I just want to see if that was good. So he walks around, looks at things. What do people see right there? Oh. Okay, right here, look in the window. So he's looking around. 2 pairs of eyes right there. Looking at him. I mean, he just kind of looks through the house, right? Nothing crazy. He's got looks like an old TV with a new one. Alright, looks at farm equipment and then goes to a different barn. Obviously, he's looking for something. And then he ends up walking off. So, I was being watched. Follow-up not required. So, that's the second one. Tape 6. Is this the one that I think it is? Yep. This one, though, submission statement, minor visual and auditory disturbances. Follow-up may be required, right? So there's no sound. But apparently he knows that because he says auditory disturbances. So I'm wondering if that means he couldn't hear anything. I don't know. Maybe he watched the video and I don't know. Noticed there was no sound. But you'll see. So he looks at pictures. Look like what? Religious men or something? Hospital? Religious men? Okay. And now you see he's running away, and that's because if you look right here, there is a woman standing in the window. With no face. Dude, I gotta see Briscoe Park explained. I just don't understand what the fuck is going on here. So the one thing someone had a theory God damn it, that's so sad. I hate seeing that. Because one of the videos, there's a bunch of lambs, sheep. There's a bunch of sheep just around everywhere, but people think that they're somehow trying to, that those are like angels or something, and they're trying to get into contact with, I don't know. There's just so many theories out there. It just, what time is it? 7:30. Ah, fuck. I gotta go. I'm just gonna go. I gotta go. All right. I've been going to bed late all week. So, I'll see you tomorrow if you're going to be around. Plus, I'm tired. Oh, I will. You too. Well, see you later, buddy. You have a good night. Oh. Ugh, and cut. See you later, man.